What it do, Revenger crew? Happy Saturday night. I'm back in the building. We back on deck. Back with the hottest music, underground music, lesser known, supreme talent out there in the world. I'm your man, Bo. Welcome to the show tonight, man. Glad to have y'all here. It's been a busy week, man. Got the channel on. See the HBO Max ads running on the stream. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something. Let's keep it rolling. Get the music popped off. We got the homie Ash. We also got my folks Staack's in the building tonight. Big shouts to Staack's. Big shouts to FF. Big shouts to Bruciano, Rich Banks. Gang over there, man. The Trillionaires, all them boys. We got some music from him tonight. Now or Never is the name of the project. Now or Never, I should say it correctly. So we be playing some Staack's all night, but we're gonna get it popping with my man Ash. What up, Ash? Let's get this joint popping. I gotta jump in the email early, find the song. You said two of them, I'll start with one of them. We're gonna go with the May 30th joint. Album May 30th. Is this legit, man? Don't be dropping these teasers, bro. Don't do that. May 30th, the joint don't drop till January. Don't do that. Let's get into it. Big shouts to homie Ash. This is album May 30th. I didn't expect this. Happy Saturday, gang!
Running through the field, see who really know how to fuck grown women. And now they getting old, 30, 40, 50. I'm the reap out my city, batted bitches in their 30s, count a couple in their 50s. Yeah, I hit them. 100 thoughts, thinking about a million. I came across the boss, road goes, tennis, diamonds dancing like it's fucking Voss.
Diamonds dancing like it's Voss. He said he's the reaper. Talking about older women. Are we maturing out here, Ash?
Running through the field, see who really know how to fuck grown women. And now they get 30, 40, 50. I'm the reap out my city, batted bitches in their 30s, count a couple in their 50s. Yeah, I hit them. 100 thoughts, thinking about a million. I came across the boss, road goes, tennis, diamonds dancing like it's fucking Voss.
Okay.
That's expensive water. I done had a father and I go fall for that relationship. That's money with his daughter. I'm in the pain, they say. Pour the 45 to his head like it's training day.
Ugh. Training day? The classic Ash switch-ups.
Look,
I'm growing accustomed to these things.
Hey, ex-bitch getting married, promise that should never bother me. Drink a glass of wine, on fine, I still body beats. Two-tone, 3 licks, I'm a light-skinned prodigy. For the York,
FF, what up, though?
I want Louis, maybe prodigies. Tell me that you proud of me, that you proud of me. I'm not proud of myself. Well, because of the music, I guess. But none of my past decisions, and none of my past be with me. I cracked that Mustang off his hands and all of 13 bands. And I was,
as usual, the pacing is real nice. You know, pacing is, man, it's such a tough thing to really understand. But you do a good job of staying between the lines. You know, everything is laid out really smoothly. He used the quicker flow in the top half of the song, which I appreciated. Now he slowed it down a bit. Both of the vibes are kind of early. I think of like the Spanish West type of a feel, you know what I mean? Before the gringos got down there, you know what I mean? It's got that kind of like wild Western gold rush kind of feel to it. Big shout out to homie Ash.
7 more, it's a credit card company. Ran up 20K in 2 weeks, don't know what happened to me.
Ran up 20K in 2 weeks.
Somebody come get your mans. He's hung up over bitches, he can't fuck on Instagram.
That was that Ash. We starting off the show. Don't worry, TGM. We got plenty of Staack's coming at you, bruh. Also, don't come in my chat, big body and me telling me what to do. I don't take well to that. Welcome all the gang, man. Big shout. Staack's is the feature artist of the night, man. Now or never for the first listen. We're excited about that. Got a couple videos in the mix. Nice visuals. That right there was my homie Ash, and I appreciated it, man. I really did. Very smooth, very easy to listen to. It puts you in a certain mood. You know, that's kind of a studying, kind of a writing a paper kind of vibe to it. I really like the Western feel to it. It felt kind of Desperado-ish to me. I like the pacing across the whole thing. A little bit stylistically. Gave us some interesting bars, you know, comparing the Diamonds to Voss. Definitely not a bad joint right there. I'm going to drop my mans off on that one with a 93 for the 2 tracks. I enjoy it. Ash is one of the GOATs. I have no problem saying that. The man, you know what I really respect a lot about Ash is the homie works. He's going to outwork you. It's hard to beat somebody that works a lot, man. Big shouts to the homie Ash. Neon's in the building. We got a busy show tonight. Lots of songs, lots of music. Got the first listen tonight for the homie Stacks. Yeah, man. Ash and Felix. FF works with everyone. He works with everyone. Also, man, big shouts to the homie Lamar Jackson just got paid. I love seeing black people get money, man. Big shouts to my man Lamar Jackson. $260 million deal. He's getting 185 before he puts the pads on. 185 guaranteed for the bro. So that's exciting, man. We're going to play this other Ash joint, and then we're going to jump into the album Now or Never. Stacks got a joint chicken, man. That chicken joint went hard. Stacks comes with some pretty good flows. I got to tell you, I'm always confident with the homies' flows. Germs is in the building, too. Big shouts to homie Germs. Let's get into this Mob, Drees. I don't know. That's the name of the song.
First rule of combat.
Let's go.
Escalade to the show, black on black, window tint. If I sold you the brick, then I cut it with arm and hemp. Laughing at you niggas like it's Martin and Tina Campbell. Feds put me in the room and they couldn't get an answer. Coke and guns, having fun, just poking lungs. Knife shot, step back, so something like the chosen one. Only son, kinda like a mortar, shoot a hole in one. Tiger Woods.
This beat is disgusting. Let's run that back from the top. Good Lord.
First rule of combat.
That beat is already just
Escalade to the show, black on black, window tint. If I sold you the brick, then I cut it with arm and hammer. Laughing at you niggas like it's Martin and Tina Campbell. Feds pull me in the room and they couldn't get an answer. Coke and guns, having fun, just poking lungs. Knife shot, step back, so something like the chosen one. Only son, kinda like a mortar, shoot a hole in one. Tiger Woods, only black man to dominate the sport. The native in me wanna burn down and scalp the holy boy. White wine and fat bitches.
The native in me. My man is a full Native American. Big shouts to Ash.
You wanna do bad business? I took a quarter to a dub. You get whack snitching. Like the QB, I'm in the field, don't get sack whipping. Look,
all my niggas from the south, you know what's up with it. Hitting licks back to back, no drees, don't trip. I been bout it, jumped off the porch when I was a little kid. Chillin' with my niggas in the cabin, and we on the six. I looked at my nigga Ash like, damn, is we trippin'? Fuck that. Hit the house and then we start dipping. Later that night, a lot of things happened, but I was sipping. They call Ash phone like, where the fuck it at, nigga? We looking at each other all surprised as fuck, like damn. Shit about to get wicked. I wanna see us.
What up, Eons?
Fucking pop the trunk like, yeah. Say hi to this big Simi.
look, white wine, white Porsche, darker than Sahara horse. Sierra Leone, I just shipped the pack with better corporate bad exec with nice suits.
I hate to say it, but Drees is kind of a setup, man. Cause he kind of keeps it consistent, but it's not as interesting, at least on this track. But it's kind of like he just walks in and throws the oop and Ash grabs it, man.
Burgundy or like Blue Hoya, young niggas dumb breaking bread, then they shoot for you. Turn a half a key into a Benz and a new lawyer. This nigga coughing off a car, nigga. I just spent 100 in his car, nigga. Mafia, so I done did my days in court. Cousin with a fat charge, they screaming for that boy. Fat call, fitting out, they got him reaching for that joy.
Hey, nigga, they got him reaching for that joy. When it comes to you and I'm gonna slide for you. Don't gotta question my loyalty, no, I'm gonna ride for you. Stay away from sucking niggas bringing up bad juju.
I'm not really feeling a theme through any of this, though. Like, I've been trying to see what they talking about, but the content of the two seems to be fairly different. You know, they don't really seem to be on the same token as far as what they're talking about.
Call it tunnel vision, my nigga. I had to see it through. It's really hitting licks like I was told to do. Y'all niggas bitches and y'all see through. Coming at y'all shit with the motherfucking sequel. If you want to smoke, my nigga, you know where I be. Be on 6th Street, I be in TFT. D-R-E-E-Z-E, you know it's me, nigga.
I like that. D-R-E-E-Z-E, you know. I like that. That was dope. You gotta do more of that.
Was told to do. Y'all niggas bitches and y'all see through. Coming at y'all shit with the motherfucking sequel. If you want to smoke, my nigga, you know where I be. Be on 6th Street, I be in TFT. D-R-E-E-Z-E, you know it's me.
I like that.
Used to smoke the tree, but I let it be, nigga. Don't test me though. Pull up lemon, squeeze with it. My goons hopping out, looking for the next victim.
Breeze flow is better right here.
I was just with them when they kicked your door. Seen the lights shut off and bodies hit the floor.
Hey, what up, boy?
God faithfully, streets up in the saving me. Murder charge, more like rapper pull for the awakening. Witches hit the brimstone, motor with the fake.
Yeah, I gotta say, the content between the two of y'all is dragging this on because it's kind of directionless, it's kind of rudderless. I really thought Dree sounded nice in that last little piece right there, but it's getting a little long in the tooth for me, man.
See, my music is validity to keep rapping humility. Be yourself through the hard bottom. Be yourself, say she thought about it. Be yourself by the fall out of. And he call out him, ready your bottoms. And he talk about the money, live a shot like go see up in the blocks about him. Fucking through the speaker, that's a bad little bitch, that's a dead little bitch.
That's the bro right there, Ash. That was Drees on that one, Mob Drees. Yeah, it dragged on for me. Y'all got a nice little back and forth. I really do like you two as complimentary artists. It's like a Jordan and Pippen feel. It's like or if that's too fancy, it's like a Gary Payton, Sean Kemp feel to it. You know what I mean? Like y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all get the ball in your hands. And y'all have a good synergy. I just think it needs to be more direction for the tracks. I think we do a lot of these kind of open verses where y'all are just stringing together different pieces of the verses you have, and it's okay. But I think if you had a topic, it was more cohesive. You were talking about something collectively. Like if y'all did a track where y'all were talking about robbing a bank together and detailing I think you started doing that a little bit. Maybe I didn't catch the thread earlier in the song. Probably about halfway through, I felt like I heard something like that, but I don't know. I didn't really catch the concept of it. So if y'all did something where you kind of set the scene a little better, I think it'd be a better joint. But it was still pretty dope, man. I enjoyed it. It was easy to nod my head to. I didn't get as bored of it as I could have, but I would have probably skipped it toward the end. I'm going to go ahead and go 87 on that joint. Let's keep it rolling, man. Staack is in the bill. FF's in the bill. Gang's in the bill, man. Let's get into this next one. We got some Forever Tall 1 on deck. We got some Germs on deck. If you ain't to get a song played $1 we'll get you through on a super duper chat, man. Y'all know what it is. Also, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Did y'all see that, man? Jerry. My man is gone. Makes me sad. If you ain't to get a song played $1 we'll get you through. We're going to get my mans on the screen right now. Always got to give a screen presence. Gang. Let's get into the Staack's joint. The first, where'd it go? There it goes. No, where'd it go? I got to find it. The homie sent me a zip. So we're getting this super exclusive. I don't think I realized how exclusive this joint was. They sent it to us in the folder. I got files. They sent it in a zip folder. That's how you know it's fresh. Pure cocaine from Peru. The cocaina. Joyner Lucas, lottery type ish. Rest in peace. Can you believe that, man? That's how you know we get no Jerry Springer's gone. BK, NY. The first joint off now whenever Staack is in the building. Let's go.
Straight out in New York, BK, NY. Pulling on the call like MJ, pull up like a boss, 2023 M5. Swag dripping sauce, I'm from BK, NY.
Smoking on his eye, it's a one-on-one. This shit is powerful as I flying on the suns. Every day I'm on the job, I ain't never done. Still getting money on the block, I'm just having fun. Money, I run it up, keep quiet, don't fuck it up. She buy it, she fell in love, they try it and buy it once. Roll up some fire runs, got me some iron lungs. Name something I ain't done, I represent where I'm from. Straight out of New York, BKNY. Pulling on the court like MJAI. Pull up like a boss, 2023 M5. Swag dripping sauce, I'm from BKNY. I could rap 1,000 bars, the Benji blue like avatars. The money green as camouflage, she wetter than I.
The Benji's blue like avatars. I'll take that.
Swag dripping sauce, I'm from BKNY. I could rap 1,000 bars, the Benji blue like avatars. The money green as camouflage, she wetter than Niagara Falls. I could buy anything you wish, this cash like Dragon Ball. Pull up in a new whip, that's her old school like a Macintosh. Music keeps
pull up in a new whip that's the old school, like a Macintosh. All right, we starting to bar out. I ain't gonna lie to you, Stacks. It took a minute. We starting to cook with the grease, though. The grease is getting hot now. This second verse is starting to pick up.
1,000 balls, the Benji blue like avatars. The money green as camouflage. She wetter than Niagara Falls. I could buy anything you wish. This cash like Dragon Ball. Pull up in a new whip that's
Dragon Ball
like a Macintosh. Music keep the hope alive. The money we gon' multiply. Closet got more kicks than the episode of Cobra Kai. Won't deny. Diamond.
That was kind of hard. Closet got more kicks than an episode of Cobra Kai. That's kind of hard.
Old school like a Macintosh. Music keep the hope alive. The money we gon' multiply. Closet got more kicks than the episode of Cobra Kai. Won't deny. Diamond shining clearer than a sober mind. It's no surprise I'm higher than LeBron.
Diamond shining clearer than a sober mind. He's rapping, folks.
When he posterized, straight out of New York, BKNY. Pulling on the court like MJAI. Pull up like a boss, 2023 M5. Swag dripping sauce, I'm from BKNY.
Okay. First song off the project now, or Neva. Big shout out Stacks in the building. It took a little to get hot for me. It started off a little slow. The hook didn't blow me away. But this is a nice kind of quick track. I think I had to apologize to you. I think the bro FF, he set this whole joint up, for the first listen. So I don't know the order that you had planned to have it played in. If you have a particular order, if you want to email it to me, I can try to play it in order from now on. So let me know. I don't mind doing that. Just send that to my email, esmr0775@gmail. But yeah, it took a little bit. Once he got hot with the flow, though, he was barring up, man. He was a couple of them joints was like I had to go back a couple times. I love that. That gave it the energy. So I kind of wish you would have started with the content of the second verse first. The energy of those punchlines really got me into it, but it took a second because I think the first part of the joint was a little sleepier to me. It took a second for you to really engage with me, but once you hit that first set of bars in the second verse, I was with it. I think all in all, that's probably about an 87, 88. Energy was right, but it really it has the floor is a little lower, so it's probably like an 85 to 88 if I'm looking at the whole spectrum. I wasn't super engaged in the beginning, and I didn't love the hook. The hook didn't really move me that much, but the bars really held my attention. But there's a lot of 1950s and 1960s funk, blues, and soul lately. What does that consist of, Nate? Looking for them Kanye samples. Yeah, let me know. Okay, yeah, no problem. All good. We're gonna go ahead and play this next one now. I want to make sure we get the Stacks music off and popping. So we'll get another one in there from Stacks. Let me write my times down. I like to timestamp things to make sure people know when the music can play. We're gonna play this next one from Stacks, and then we'll get back into the inbox. Got a whole bunch of inbox music this week. It's very fantastical. Did I know there are 88 keys on a piano? Yeah, I think I knew that. I mean, I don't know that I would have said 88. I probably would have said 30-something. But I know you got the little pedals at the bottom. There's 3 pedals. And so that changes, I believe it changes the octave of all the keys. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's get into this next one, man. Energies. Got the homie Ruciano on this. Big shouts, Ruciano. Let's go.
Stacks. Chillionaires.
Felix
Root
from
it up.
65.
It's Gambit and it's Aquaman. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. Jury like a hologram. Can see me, bitch, I'm hot.
Ooh, okay. The intro, I'm already interested. Okay.
Stacks. Chillionaires.
Felix from
Root it up.
65.
It's Gambit and it's Aquaman. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. Jury like a hologram. Can see me, bitch, I'm hollow man. She in the mood, she gotta dance. She work the pole without her hands. She drop it on a pile of bands. Work it like you got a plan. Stunting like some Laker fans. It's rose gold by the glance.
What up, boy?
The grands, polo or a dapper Dan. Gucci glasses, matching pants. Her ass shaking, clapping hands. My eyes drippy, avalanche. The eyes glisten as it dance. Yeah, you know we party every weekend. Stack money to the ceiling. They just hating for no reason. Got a new girl every season. I just slide inside a DM. She a lover, she a fighter. She an angel, she a demon. See the difference when I talk. Straight cash, think Randy Moore.
I like the slower flow on this. The energy that you have is always engaging. But sometimes when I hear your raps, I want more depth. A lot of it is money talk. A lot of it is pseudo cocaine talk. It's a lot. It's hustler talk, and I don't mind the hustle talk, but I also want to see what else you got in that brain going on, Stacks.
Won't drink them panties off. Don't think I can't evolve. She feeling like the villain type. The wrist shine like ceiling light. No decline, I'm killing Mike. The rewind, I ill it twice. Facts. Before I go, y'all gon' remember me.
And if I die, roll up my ashes, pour out Hennessy.
Gangsta.
I'm screaming, fuck all my enemies.
I got your back.
I got your back, we matching energy.
Before I go, y'all gon' remember me.
And if I die, roll up my ashes, pour out Hennessy.
Gangsta.
I'm screaming, fuck all my enemies.
I got your back.
I got your back, we matching energy. My mental state elevate when I meditate with the Buddhists. I'm wearing shades every day and I demonstrate I'm the coolest. My preparation is proven. I educate all the students. Once the record play, get it straight. It's MMA with the music, yo, it's
Once the record play, get it straight. It's MMA with the music. That's not bad at all.
my ashes, pour out Hennessy.
Gangsta.
I'm screaming, fuck all.
Melancholy, what up, bro?
I got your back.
I got your back, we matching energy. My mental state elevate when I meditate with the Buddhists. I'm wearing shades every day and I demonstrate I'm the coolest. My preparation is proven. I educate all the students. Once the record play, get it straight. It's MMA with the music, yo, it's facts. I be snapping like the master kickboxer. Passing spliff, smashing chicks, stacking big dollars. Far from average, I'm hazardous. On tracks, I spit lava. Got an arrogant posture. I'm the rapping witch doctor. Keep a Ouija board to conjure spirits up inside a haunted prison. Voodoo doors to torture victims. Break you down like long division. Listen, I'm a deuce when I start to spit. Cuckoo and it get crucial just like a barking pit. My immortalized presence is borderline reckless. On a torture mic sessions, less than 45 seconds. The mastermind classified as an authorized weapon. I'm an Autobot pouring.
Nah, you toward the end right now, Melancholy. Yeah, that right there. Stacks. That was Energies with the homie Rusiano on that. Now or Never is the name of the new project. So I have mixed feelings on that one. It is. I agree with the homie D. It does feel more like it's real hip hop head music. I agree with that. On the same token, I think that Rusiano found his groove a little bit more than Stacks did on this one. Stacks, you feel like you were trying to work the lyrical angle. It didn't come through as clearly for me on this one. A little slow to warm up is what I'm noticing in the beginning of your verses, Stacks. So, I'm assuming that you're going to take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm just some dude who listens to music a lot, right? But one thing I've noticed is that it takes you a little bit to get cooking. I think that should be an area of emphasis. And we're only 2 songs into the joint, so we'll see. That's just what I've noticed so far. Definitely there's an audience for this song specifically, though. This really does have that kind of old head kind of people that like the Wu-Tang Clan would like that song. People that like Joey Badass. People that like more lyrical, kind of mystical feeling music. That's what that kind of makes it. It gives me a dark corner in New York kind of feel to it. So it definitely speaks to where y'all are from for sure. All in all, I would go 85 on the joint. It sounded good. The rapping on it was high level from both of y'all. I did think Rusiano was a little crispier in his delivery toward the end. What do y'all think, man? Drop your scores. I'm going 85 on the joint. What you think, Double L, Melancholy, D? Drop your scores right there. I'm glad you deep in the books right now, bro. That's good. Keep your mind busy, man. If your mind ain't busy, it goes to mush, man. I like that. There's some crazy things going on in the world, man. Some crazy, crazy things. We're gonna get back into the inbox right now. I don't even know where to start. I got all this news up here, and half of it is just like, I guess I'll start with the leg lengthening. We're gonna talk about that. Now, I'm about 5'10", 5'11". My son is taller than me. He's about 6'2". My wife's about 5'4". My daughter is probably about 5'2". My other daughter is probably about 4 something. So, we got all different heights around here. I couldn't imagine being super short. I'm blessed. I'm decent looking and I'm not short. I'm a big dude, but I take what the guy gives me. You know what I mean? But this dude he's 5'5". He spent $75,000 to get leg lengthening surgery. I don't know how to feel, man. I don't know how to feel. I feel like guy plastic surgery has probably happened throughout the years, but it never has been talked about. And now that we're finding out that dudes actually get plastic surgery, I don't know. 87 from the homie Melancholy, 84 from the homie D, 81 from Nate. We got all the scores are kind of in the corresponding area. I said 85. I'm right in there. P. Louis in the building. Hey P, if you want me to play that, joint you got with Vontae, the lyric joint, email it to me, man. You sent it in the Instagram, and I don't think I moved that over. You wouldn't get the leg length in the surgery, D? D's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Let's get into this joint off of the inbox. Got a lot of inbox joints this week. We're gonna fly through them like we got propellers here. This is Forever Tall 1. If I can figure out where my main screen is, there it is. And this is the freestyle.
All my shit super dope in a regular addict. Calculate her angles, the pussy mathematic. You wasting my time, I be dreaming of paddock. Niggas be rapping, we know they ain't valid. They I let you rest. I know I'm the feeling. Shorty said she miss me, so that's my mom, my nigga.
I feel bad. I feel bad. He sounds like he's rapping, but this mix is toilet water. This mix is prison wine. It's not great.
I let you rest. I know I'm the feeling. Shorty said she miss me, so that's my mom, my nigga. Only the money can cover the nigga. The people gon' come with.
He said, Shorty said she missed me, so does my mama.
The drama, nigga. Damn, yeah, it's crazy. I feel like the man. Yeah, been grinding, ain't got no advance. Would be lying if I said I never hit lows, but you know that I'm still gon' come.
He floating on it though.
Kids keep on running this shit and they hate it. I don't understand. Even Vicky told them to believe in the kids, but they still ain't gon' give us a chance. Yeah, just doing that.
Yeah, he's rapping very well.
Hold on.
Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Vibing, boys, you talk about, bitch.
Hold on.
I don't know what's going on right now though.
Yeah, yeah. Vibing, boys, you talk about, bitch.
Hold on.
That boy missing a tooth, he is. But no surgery for stills. So the homie D isn't with it. I could see doing it. If I was like 5'3", you might just have to go ahead and drop that money. I don't know, man. I've always been reasonably confident in myself, so I don't think of things like that, but I don't know, man. 5'3" is not tall for a man, I got to tell you. So if I was 5'3" or so, but yeah, that's what they were saying in this article that I read. They were talking about the PT for. We'll talk about that in a second. So I don't need all that, yeah. That was entertaining for about 10 seconds, and then it got extremely irritating. So I didn't love that. Outside of that, I thought he was floating on the beat. I thought the mix was doo-doo water. That wasn't very good, you know. It was really muddy. But I thought his flow, somebody said light and airy. It was crispy. Ad-libs did remind me of Baby Keem. 65 from the homie for Birdie Fly. Birdie Fly, I like that. Baby Keem, all of y'all seen that. Is Birdie Fly and Lost Flyer in the same? Are you guys in the same building? That makes me feel like y'all are right next to each other. Big shouts to both of y'all for jumping in the joint, man. Hit that like button if you just joining us. Yeah, it's light and airy. I thought the flow was great, but yeah, all of that extra noise making. I don't know. I know I'm getting old, man. I know I'm getting old because like I don't want to hear noises on songs. So many artists just make noises now. And that's cool for the kids, bro, but that stuff makes me want to punch somebody in the face. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, so $75,000 to make yourself taller. I don't know. I might do it. Sometimes you gotta say, you know what, I need a little help. And if I was 5'3" or below, but yeah, they said the PT for that stuff is long term. It's like a year at least. I don't know what to score it. 73, 71. I don't think I gave it a score. I'm glad y'all are keeping me on task. I would go. It wasn't great. I would go probably 77. I did like his flow. It was exciting. It got me going a little bit. I did like his flow. But yeah, it was the mix on it was like, come on, man. What are we doing here? That wasn't it. Let's get into the Staack's joint again. We got a bunch of joints on the inbox. Go ahead and hit me with a super chat if you're waiting to get moved up. If you have no patience, if you don't want to sit and have a good time, that's fine. Let me know though. Let's keep things rolling with the Now or Never joint. Let's get into Evacuation. No, did I read that right? I can't read. Excavation, yeah. I can't read. I was looking at that word. I said evacuation. Oh, my God. I looked at it for like 10 minutes like I've seen that word before. Excavation with the homie Rich Banks and the host of your show that can't read. Let's get into it. I said evaluation.
Yeah. Hey, Staack, I see you, my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. Appreciate you being honest about that, though, Lost.
Ballin', cash out, probably cash me with a new bitch. Rolex, AP, something nice, up on 2 wrists. You know that we outside, you get out of line, but you know we ain't playing. If it come to this music and you wanna try me, I promise that I'll make you. I know I'm a menace, baby. Locked in the stool, writing these bars, that is my sentence, baby. Lifestyle got me up, doing things I never do, just to make it lately. Gotta hustle, gotta grind for some peace of mind, never mind, fuck you pay me. It's a different time, gotta go for mine, gotta get this shine, nothing changing. 50 hundreds in a couple 20s, all this money's what they got me rearranging. I just get the cash, show the thummy ass, never gonna catch me complaining. Run it out on the week.
This kind of reminds me of, what's that dude's name? Chinks Drugs a little bit. It's kind of wavy, you know what I mean? It's got that like kind of chill vibe to it. I don't normally gravitate toward this type of music, but this isn't bad.
Yeah, split the moolah with the guys. Don't be jumping in the deep end if you expect to stay alive. All my homies out here demons, feel the heat.
It almost sounds like something Melancholy would do. This has a little Melancholy-esque feel to it.
Catch a vibe, and now I feel I'm out here creeping. I'm just trying to stay alive. Popping bottles for the night. Gotta catch another flight. I just took another pill, smoked another blunt, now I'm alright. Ballin', cash out, probably cash me with a new bitch. Rolex, AP, something nice, up on 2 wrists. You know that we outside, you get out of line, but you know we ain't playing. If it come to this music and you wanna try me, I promise that I'll make you famous.
Roll up the best smoke. It's the killer, it's death row. I'm a villain, I'm Deathstroke. Yeah, I still got.
I'm a villain,
Let's go.
I like comic book bars. I'm a villain, I'm Deathstroke. I like that.
Double the money, I get it, I'm really about it. I'm stacking my money, she love when I count it. I'm popping these bottles, I'm standing on couches. I'm smoking the sours, I'm higher than mountains.
Okay.
In the wave, she higher than.
Okay.
I'm shining like fire that's hiding in caves. Designer the shades, I'm drinking on spades. I'm bringing it back to the Miami days. Shots of tequila with my.
Ugh. Homie caught his tempo. I know y'all hear that. Let's go. He caught his tempo right there.
Let's go, double the money, I get it, I'm really about it. I'm stacking my money, she love when I count it. I'm popping these bottles, I'm standing on couches. I'm smoking the sours, I'm higher than mountains. They riding the wave, she higher than space. I'm shining like fire that's hiding in caves.
Okay.
I'm drinking on spades, I'm bringing it back to the Miami days.
He said, I'm shining like fires that's hiding in caves. I like this.
Tequila with my senorita, she stand in the mirror, move hits like Shakira, got ass like Sierra, that drip so much clearer. One swipe with a Visa, got swag like Akira. I'm from the old era, I'm stacking my cheddar, not capping, not flexing, I'm rapping just better. I got no leathers, I'm so much.
What you really got to peep here is how clean this is. You know, he's really giving you a lot of bars, a lot of rhymes on top of rhymes on top. Like, he's really giving you the stuff, but it's really clear and concise. It really sounds nice. Like, this is a difficult flow to maintain with this much clarity. That's impressive, man.
Miami days, shots of tequila with my senorita, she standing
The pacing is fantastic.
ass like Sierra, that drip so much clearer. One swipe with a Visa, got swag like Akira. I'm from the old era, I'm stacking my cheddar, not capping, not flexing, I'm rapping just better. I got no vendettas, just new patent leathers. I'm so
Yeah, man.
I should patent a letter, that's why they call me Stacks. Always keep it facts, Beirich on the map. Guess I'm hidden treasure, hundreds in the stash, all about the cash. R.I.P. you pass.
I'm gonna need this kind of flow on every single song, bro. See, it's interesting. You should always be the second rapper, because I feel like when you have your verse first, you take a second to warm up. You came in this one swinging. This verse is hard.
It's nothing lasts forever.
Ballin', cash out, probably cash me with a bitch. AP, something nice,
Yeah, he killed that shit.
You know that we outside, you get out of line, but you know we ain't playing. If it come to this music and you wanna try me, I promise that I'll make you famous.
Yeah, he went hard on that one. Big shouts to the homie Staack on that one. Yeah, that was nice. That felt good. Yeah, that was nice right there, man. Big shouts. That's the bro right there, Staack. Now with Neva's the project. That was Excavation. You know what I'm saying? I try to play. Oh, now he gonna be humble. I like it. I just do what I'm supposed to do. No, you wrecked that verse though. That was hard, man. That was one of the better verses I've heard in a while. And I thought Rich Banks he set this little like sipping a glass of wine kind of vibe. It felt very like chill at a what you call it, a hookah bar or something. It just has this like kind of smoky, chill. And then homie Staack just comes on the backside, just rapping, rapping hard too. Yeah, I was a fan. 94 from the homie Double L. That's high praise from a good artist right there. I'm gonna go. Yeah, man. I think I'm about a 94, 95. I like that, man. That was very wavy. That's a single right there. I think a lot of women would like that song. And see, that's the best of both worlds, because I think when you have Rich's part in the beginning, you know, that's more appealing to the women, to the softer. And then you come in with the flows, the dudes, you know, the G's, the men are like, oh snap, you hit. So you giving a lot of variation, man. That's dope. 89 from the homie Melancholy. Dropping scores right there. Yeah, man, that was good. That was one of the better ones so far. So we're 3 songs in: BK, NY, Energies, and Excavation. Excavation is my favorite so far. Yeah, definitely. We got a lot more to come from the homie Stacks. Yeah, man, so far so good. Yo, this dude in where was he? I gotta see where the homie was. He won the lottery playing the same set of numbers in Maryland. Dude is 52 years old. He played the same numbers, 4-8, 5-4-8 in the Pick 5 Maryland lottery. Won 50 grand 3 times. So 4-8, 5-4-8. If y'all want to know the numbers, go play those. And if you win, make sure you split the money with me. Let's get into this. I've been waiting for this. I haven't listened to this. This dropped. I don't think it dropped this week. I think it dropped maybe last week. We got some new Germs, man. I love me some Germs. Germs and Baba, my dudes. These dudes go hard. Let's get into this real quick. The name of this joint. I don't know what the name of it is. What is it? RFD? RND? FND. Produced by Drug. The producer's name is just Drug. All right. Let's get into it. Big shouts to the homie Germs. Oh no. What is this about? All right. Let me check the old file. Let me check the link. Is that still up, Germs? Did it get taken down or something? Oh, because it's a downloaded song. There is no. Why are you blocking downloads, bro? Who told you to block that? There we go. Let's get Germs on the screen. I don't know what's happening right now. Big shouts to Germs. Germs! This is FND, produced by Drug.
New York City, listen to me. If you're near a convenience store,
hit that like button, you just joining us, man. Big shouts to Germs. Big shouts to Stacks. Happy Saturday night.
And put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money, as of right now.
What's beef when you married to the streets or the rights up? They own hots, tell them ice up. Knee deep in it head first, and I've been a threat. Murderer. And we really step literally everywhere, but hard to get next to. I don't gotta gas them, they glitching off a Tesla. Remains to the extras, they thrown off a gesture. Deuces high, what's a king to a jester? A god to a boss when you paid with your soul. Regroup, recoup, then you pay what you owe. They wanna rob but can't pay for the tolls. Put them in position, but they played with their roles. Gotta watch who you bro, cause they changed with the block.
Hey, Suave, what up, bro?
Stone came with the watch, residue on a block that my mans ain't make it home from. No, son, that they won't catch it till you throw some. Gangs, Suvi, Brook, don't lose me. Gangs, Suvi, Brook, blessed 2 seasons. Seesaw over the shoulders, itinerary for soldiers.
This has a Beanie Siegel vibe for me. Kind of a lower budget Beanie Siegel. It's some Jeezy vibes. I can see that too. It also has a little bit of Jadakiss in there. And you know what? When the song came on, I was initially thinking about Jadakiss, and then I was also thinking about the fact that Jadakiss doesn't make really good songs. And I don't think this is bad, but it's not captivating. You know, Germs, I think you have a really unique flow. I think it's really aggressive. It's really raspy. It's really grab you by the chest. And this is not doing it for me. It's not hitting. It's not connecting on an emotional level for me. And I don't think it's mixed all that well. I think it's an earlier version of the song, I'm assuming, but it just doesn't have the right kind of punch to me.
Black ivory over Folgers. Woke the elephant in the room. Don't end up all in a tomb. Been a nuisance. Read them the blueprint. Show them the shoe fit. It matches the new fit. Way too exclusive. Your ships won't sail with them loose lips. Gave them free chuck them the deuces with my thumb in between and a four in the right hand. Eat it with me now, that'll swallow a Sprite can. Hand on the left, leave a tip on the nightstand. No freaky, hit him with the butt of the pipe jam. Aight then, no new friends, just new acreage.
See, now he's kind of getting into. Now I'm kind of feeling. He talking about hitting him with the gun. He had to. Yeah, he's starting to get into an area I'm liking now.
Ivory over Folgers. Woke the elephant in the room. Don't end up all in a tomb. Been a nuisance. Read him the blueprint. Show him the shoe fit. It matches the new fit. Way too exclusive. Your ships won't sail with them loose lips. Gave him free food. Now I chuck him the deuces with my thumb in between and a four in the right hand. Eat it with me now. That'll swallow a Sprite can. Hand on the left. Leave a tip on the nightstand. No freaky. Hit him with the butt of the pipe jam. Aight then. No new friends. Just new acreage. Brand new.
He's rolling into. I realized for me, he's starting to roll into the feeling because he. This reminds me of a lot of a Beating Single joint too, and he's really finding that like anger that I don't know. It started off slow to me. I also don't like the pace of the song is hard for me. I don't do great with lower beat per minute songs. I like up tempo things. I think that's immediately what detracts for me. But now I'm starting to hear it. I'm coming around.
New placement. Fact. Real compost ain't no fake. Genuinely slide. These legs are so anxious. Gangs, Suvi, Brook, don't lose me. Gangs, Suvi, Brook. Dreams of a Cali king on a fold out. Decept shotgun, two machines when I roll out. Was outside till it sold out. Money over bitches, but the hustle bring the hoes out. Taxes paid and pay stubs in the safe. Diddy the plates and made crumbs off the shake. Fiends with the cobra, watch for the snakes. Head on a swivel, arm on the waist. Whole fingers in the mag, we ain't typing. My clocky on timing with ad-libs for hype man. Where I'm taking this is frightening. We can't even link without an invoice or stipend. I love you.
We can't even link without an invoice or stipend. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think he's. I also don't think this needed a last verse on it. I think the song could have been stopped. It's a pacing issue for me. It's not bad. I think you gotta have somebody else on this track though, because it does have a slower pace. So you need something to break. It's a little monotonous to me, especially on the hook. Gangsters. So I don't know what you're saying. Gangsters, Lucy's. I can't make it out. Brooklyn. Don't lose me. And it's supposed to be a little bit more heartfelt. I think that's where you're approaching it from, but it just doesn't connect for me.
So you chose to hate me instead. I got a fresh start, product of Bev. Church ad, blood type G, and you know what I bled. But I ain't die when you left me for dead. Gangs, Suvi, Brook, don't lose me. Gangs, Suvi.
Yeah, I see that. Double O, I see that. That right there was FND. That's the homie Germs. I felt this so midway through the song, I started feeling that belly hunger. You got this like hungry man. Like I know when I come in from a long day and ain't no food, I'm ready to like beat somebody. You know, you got that kind of rumble in your gut later in the song. I felt that a lot. I really like you on more aggressive beats. I need when you rap, like you got this kind of sound that I want to fight somebody. I need that energy. I know you can't do that on every song. But something like this is it's just a little slower for me. Unfortunately, what I like from you is that angry, aggressive move. So, but it wasn't bad. I do think it needs a cleaner mix. I'm probably gonna break it off with an 83 right here. I think I listen to it again with a cleaner mix. The hook kind of grew on me toward the end, but it is a little slower. It just takes it's a little slower to develop. So that took some time for me. Drop your scores right there for our brother Germs. For the FND joint. We'll get in this one real quick from K Suave. He hit the super duper chat. Then we're going to jump back in to the feature product of the night, our man Staack's Now or Never. Let's get into this, though. Mr. Suave's in the building. I like K Suave's music. That's all I can say about that is the homie's one of my favorites. I just had it up there. I don't know what happened to it. Gotta put your government on the screen, my man. Because I know that there it is. There it is. There she blows. All right, let's get into this joint. Evil Intentions, Part 1. 82. Mix is trash. Not even gonna hold it. 83 is about right. 88, Melancholy was rocking with it. Yeah, I mean, 83 is about right to me. That's about. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there. Let's get into this next one, man. Big shout out to the homie K Suave. This is Evil Intentions, Part 1. This feels like a soundtrack, like a on one of them, like the woman catches the husband cheating. She's coming up the stairs and he's knees deep in something he shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Don Toliver feels that's a great call, Lost. Man, you hit that on the head. Big facts.
Evil intentions for me. Evil intentions for me. I better I do wrong. You can do the same. We can go ahead play a little game. I'm gonna drip my chain. Oh, you see me in them Cartier frames. Chopper gon' sing like elder boys. I'ma aim it at your brother, then I aim at your boys. I'm a big dog nigga, but I be in the yard, man. I might as well break my chain.
That's my favorite part of the song so far. I like how clear it was. I like how because the music has been kind of swelling and falling the whole time, right? But he found this little pocket to do this little kind of rap in there, and he's kind of talking shit. I like it a lot, actually.
Go ahead, play a little game. Wait, I'm gonna drip my chain. Oh, you see me in them Cartier frames. Chopper gon' sing like elder boys. I'ma aim it at your brother, then I aim at your boys. I'm a big dog nigga, but I be in the yard, man. I might as well break my chain.
I might as well break my chain.
Playing no game, playing no fair. Ever my pocket stay fat like bear. That nigga pocket ain't flat like bear. I bought a Billy, I want range, I bought a coupe, you ain't the same. I bought a diamond, dangling like rain. I be the prince like pepper like rain. SUAVE, be the name, must say swerve in the lane. I can that young nigga be the one to blame. I can afford on the folks on the game.
I love all the tone changes, the shifts from upper to lower to upper to lower. You've been dancing a lot on this joint, and normally you do a lot of ad-libs. This song is a little surprising for me because this is toned down for you, just as far as like an ad-lib perspective. Normally your ad-libs are really popping, and I kind of like it. It's a little more understated. I like it. It also kind of feels like a Christmas song for some reason. It's got like I think maybe it's the I don't know if that's the bells or if that's the keys in there, but it sounds kind of spooky, kind of holiday-ish. Lost is asking for the link. He must like it.
Intentions for me, evil intentions for me, evil intentions for me. I share it all at a done deal. You fell for the wrong side. Evil intentions are raising down your head, your feelings like out of sky. You forgot to mention what are your intentions. I can get better my own. You can get better your own. You feel the tension, your body dripping. I cannot help myself if I fall in your damn young sad.
I'm Praise King. What up, UK? That was Evil Intentions right there. Our homie K Suave. I like that joint, man. Definitely had a soundtrack feel. It reminded me of like 50 Shades of Grey. Like that song would have been great on that soundtrack. It has this kind of scandalous feel to it, like this planning. I also think of like some Disney Maleficent type stuff. I don't know. My brain moves a lot for the media end of it. But I liked it, man. I thought it was very different from what I think. I think it's more the same, but it's also a lot different because I don't think you didn't go as high as you normally go, and you weren't as bouncy. You weren't as bouncy in the ad libs. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be for everybody. I see the value in it from an executional standpoint. I think it was done well, and then outside of that, I think you sounded well. I think it was a good mix. So you got a lot of the song structure parts right. And that's what I liked about it. I don't think it's for everybody, but I think a lot of people would like that song. I'm gonna drop it off with a 90. I thought it was pretty fly, honestly. It's not something I would listen to consistently though, and I think it's definitely for a soundtrack purposes, for soundtrack considerations. A sperm donor has fathered 500 children, and he's gonna get sued by the court $110,000 if he donates again. This dude is in the Netherlands. 500 children. How often are you beating the meat to do that? I mean, that seems like a lot of effort there. Let's get into this next one. The bro Staack giving us a pretty good showing so far on his project Now or Never. I'm enjoying it. We're getting into some good music, and I'm liking it. Drop your scores for the K Suave joint. Hard Critic. Sound like a movie scene where somebody kid died and you just trying to get a lick back. What a segue. Hey, man, we do it all over here. Yeah, let us know how you felt about the K Suave joint. Let's get into this next one from our man Staack. This is Heist off of Now or Never.
Felix from 6'5".
Let's bring it back to rap. Get money, that's a fact. We sell it back to back. I caught his platinum plaque. She showed my dude love, smoking on his Cactus Jack. Trendsetting mankind, I pull up in that black on black. Just like I'm Darth Vader. Pray that I'm God's favorite.
So this is how you come on a track, Stacks. This is how you come on a track. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the kind of energy I want you jumping on every song with. You didn't hesitate, man. I like that. Yes, it is, Nate. Yes, it is.
Felix from 6'5".
Let's bring it back to rap. Get money, that's a fact. We sell it back to back. I caught his platinum plaque. She showed my dude love, smoking on his Cactus Jack. Trendsetting mankind, I pull up.
Oh, that's the good. That's nice. Stacks is a writer, bro. You could be writing for people. That was, I don't know if y'all caught those bars in there, but that was nice. He said she showed my dude love, my Cactus Jack, my man. He used all of those. That was dope. See, Stacks, you're probably about my age then. You're probably younger than I am because I'm an old man. But yeah, I like that. That was hard.
Platinum plaque. She showed my dude love, smoking on his Cactus Jack.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool right there.
Just like I'm Darth Vader. Pray that I'm God's favorite. No longer struggle to eat. Now that I got paper. This world some cloud chasers. Too many clowns famous. I just wanna win, baby, like I'm Al Davis.
Like Al Davis.
No, I got my money right. So many times.
Hey, Stacks, you be showing your age, bro. You use the dude love and then you use that just want to win like Al Davis. Bro, I know how old you are now. I like it though. The bars are good.
Is this a money heist? I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price. Yeah, all my bitches dripped in designer. She love to wrap her legs around my head. Her a Karana, I beat her like a piñata. She sweet as pina colada.
This man said Hurricanrana. That is so funny. Yeah, see, I like Stacks. You're growing on me a lot right now because your bars will go over a lot of people's head, but I'm catching all of these. Her legs around my head, Hurricanrana. That's hard, man. That's hard. I like it.
They already know I got my money right.
What up, bro?
Many diamonds, this a money heist. I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price. Yeah, all my bitches dripped in designer. She love to wrap her legs around my head. Her a Karana, I beat her like a piñata. She sweet as pina colada. I run this shit like Mufasa. This rap shit.
Like Mufasa.
Bring it back to rap. Get money, that's a fact. We sell it back to back. I caught his platinum plaque. She showed my dude love, smoking on his Cactus Jack. Trendsetting mankind, I pull up in that black on black. Just like I'm Darth Vader. Pray that I'm God's favorite. No longer struggle.
This beat is hard too.
I got paper. This world some cloud chasers. Too many clowns famous. I just wanna win, baby, like I'm Al Davis. They already know I got my money right. So many diamonds, this a money heist. I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price. We know the money talk universal. My new girl look like she's starring a few commercials. I'm walking all over these flows. The name.
I think you could have kept this one short. This one had the right mix of flows, the right mix of bars early on. I think you should have got out with this one with the one verse, the hooks, and then just crush. I think this literally could have been 90 seconds. A nice little album, not necessarily a filler because it's a lot of content. It's thick. It's like a little thick sandwich. But I don't know they needed the second verse.
They already know I got my money right. So many diamonds, this a money heist. I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price. We know the money talk universal. My new girl look like she's starring a few commercials. I'm walking all over these flows, the name Herschel. I stay getting money, just know this ain't personal. They already know I got my money right. So many diamonds, this a money heist. I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price. They already know I got my money right. So many diamonds, this a money heist. I turn dog days into summer nights. I do this shit for the low and double up the price.
So yeah, I didn't need a second verse on this one.
For the low and double up the price.
I don't think we needed a second verse. I like the first half of the song though. The energy that you came with out the gate, the bars were funny, smart. I think, like I said, the second verse, just cut that out. But this is a pretty solid track. This is a good album track, good energy, good punchlines. I think the mix on this album so far is really good. Whoever mixed and mastered this did a pretty good job. I'm pretty impressed with that. I thought you got it. I think you're really clever, man. I think you are extremely clever, and I giggle a lot. And I think you could just. Yo, you know, as artists, we just make stuff. We just do what our gut tells us, you know. But like, if you listen back, sometimes you're like, you know, maybe not. Big shouts to homie Staack. So we got some Unpraised King on deck. We're gonna play another one off of the Now or Never joint. So let me get this one a score real quick. I would give, if it was the one verse, I would probably gave it a 90. With the two, I'm gonna go 87. It was good. It just, the end of it, I would have skipped it. So, you know, that second half, I would have just got rid of. I would have skipped it. So, other than that, it's solid, though. Definitely a solid track. 91 from the homie Lost Legacy. Drop your scores. Shot and Drop Productions on the mix. Big shouts to gang right there. Drop your scores. Hazy Too Loud, what it is, though. Drop your scores for the homie Stacks. That was heist. Let's get into this next one. We've done this song a couple times, but it's just high octane energy. I'm with it, man. I'm with it till we quit it. The next one we'll get to is the homie UK, Unpraised King. We'll get into his joint coming up here next. If you're waiting to get a song played right now, man, $1 or $2 will get you through on the super chat. Let's go ahead and get into this chicken joint. Drop your scores for the last one. 87 from UK, 85 from Switch. Switch, I got your joint, but right now you're at the bottom of the list, my bro. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 or $2 will get you through on the super duper chat. Let's get into this chicken.
Money, cash, pesos, dineros, moolah, that chicken, that queso, them euros I get though. From old bills to crypto, new diamonds, the best gold, cause I'm into best smoke. I'm grinding to get money, cash, pesos, dineros, moolah, that chicken, that queso, them euros I get though. From old bills to crypto, new diamonds, the best gold, cause I'm into best smoke. I'm grinding to get money. Get money since back in the day. I was selling shit since back in the day, man. I wish it was like back in the day. Yeah, I remember her from back in the day. She was known to get the party jumping off. Got the bottles popping, shit is popping off. They just pocket watch it, nigga, knock it off. I'm on the shopping spree at the Taj Mahal. Don't live by the law. Smoking that fire, some Molotov. Shit so good.
My man said he's on a shopping spree at the Taj Mahal. Stunting.
See him nodding off. Come back to the block, see him buy it all. They want to try it all. Now my weed lit, you want to throw it back on some G shit. Eyes rolling back when the knees hit. You want to run it back, just the remix. I want money.
The remix.
Pesos, dineros, moolah, that chicken, that queso, them euros I get those. From old bills to crypto, new diamonds, the best gold, cause I'm into best smoke. I'm grinding to get money.
Hey, how many of y'all bought a bunch of crypto? I'm just curious. I had a bunch of crypto. I had.
The best smoke, I'm grinding to get
Got you, Double L, got you, Switch.
money. Paper bag money, gotta hustle, never had money, now I have money. Gotta double every dollar spent, smoking on this guava, man, I'm chilling with you.
Smoking the guava.
The real island twins, see the numbers going up like some dual college wins. Now the money pile up, designer what she modeling. She loves to make the money dance, got hundreds in a rubber band. One hand watch the other hand, not every hustler understands. I want money, cash, pesos, dineros, moolah, that chicken, that queso, them euros I get though. From old bills to crypto, new diamonds, the best gold, cause I'm into best smoke. I'm grinding to get money.
Shouts to gang, the Chillionaires right there, man. Luciano, Stacks, Rich Banks. All the gang out there right there was the homie Stacks. Name of that joint is Chicken. Produced by the homie FF, our family member, our A1 since day one. Drop your scores right there for Chicken. I'm not even giving it a score because I've given it a score before. I'm always in the 90s with it. That joint is hype. One thing I realized about Stacks, too, big shouts to Stacks, man, for this project. You got great breath control. Your breath control is fantastic because the amount of energy you rap with, to be able to get the amount of bars you can get out, and the same thing goes for Luciano too. Like y'all is some. I don't know if y'all have like meditation breath sessions or something. If y'all are just perfecting that, but y'all are really good at that. Let's keep things rolling right now. We got some Unpraised King. We got Swish and then Double L on deck. Drop your scores right there. Let's get into this Unpraised King joint right now, and then we'll get into Swish. We'll jump back into the project real quick, and then we'll get Double L on deck so we can move through the super chats. Appreciate y'all for helping me help you. Let's get into this next one. Our man Unpraised King. Can you imagine fathering 500 children? And what if them dudes try to look you up? Them guys and gals. What if they try to look you up one day? Like, you're going to have people come into your door randomly all the time talking about, I think you're my dad. I would have such little interest. And then if one of them happens to be like a famous this, that, or the third, do you get any credit? Do you get any credit for that? Like, can you come back to that kid and be like, hey, I'm your real dad. I'm going to need 10%. How does that work? You know, I'm assuming you have no rights to it, but let's get into this next one, man. Unpraised King, minimum wage.
She does when it's swing around her.
95. Swisher liked it.
She don't step on sidewalks.
Work harder than most, my eyes are closed when stark in the day. What you know about needing 100 bands up minimum wage? And when you work for the fan, don't be a bitch and ask for a raise. And all these bitches got hate cause they love to cause some pain. See, it got me saying things that I never meant to say. Throw that life a bitch and we never meant to stay. I know it's all I hate, yeah, I'm still gonna go pray. We're seeing better days, we're all gonna see better days. I ain't spending time alone at my home. I just spend it all inside my iPhone. People ask me life advice like I know. I don't know. I just want to get the ground under my feet. Cause all these spirits.
So there's two different speeds on this track. And the first one, you're almost rapping and like you're almost singing in like a triplet kind of like you kind of had this rush flow, and then you slow it down. So it's really interesting. I'm not really sure what to make of it yet. I think part of it is I don't think the mix is as great because I struggle to hear you over the beat, and then you sound kind of muffled. I don't know if that's a compression thing, or I don't know if that's the microphone. I'm not sure what that is. I'm actually going to start it over. I want to try to get a good feel for it.
It's in my house, my eyes are closed when stark in the day. Work harder than most, my eyes are closed when stark in the day. What you know about needing 100 bands up minimum wage? And when you work for the fan, don't be a bitch and ask for a raise. And all these bitches got...
Yeah, see, a lot of that is mumbled, so I don't know what you're saying there, and I think that causes problems. We can't understand the song if we can't hear what you're saying, and it sounds choppy.
Hey, cause they love to cause some pain. See, it got me saying things that I never meant to say. Throw that life a bitch and we never meant to stay. I know it's all I hate, yeah, I'm still gonna go pray. We're seeing better days, we're all gonna see better days. I ain't spending time alone at my home. I just spend it all inside my iPhone. People ask me life advice.
Now, at this point where it slows down, it's better because it's audible and you're enunciating. And so this is so the first part of that is you got to cut that. That's cutting room floor. That's got to go. But when you start to slow down, it's more bearable.
It's like I don't know. I just want to get the ground under my feet. Cause all these spirits in my mind, they hard to beat. All these lyrics in my mind, they hard to see. Cupid's arrow trying to take a shot at me. I go for broke, there is no time to stop and bleed. They leave me broke, they let me know they out of reach. And I've seen things I know it's all in prophecy. I'm saying that I'll
lost, I like
that I'll never be sad.
All right, UK, the people, I appreciate that switch. I'm gonna get the next song queued up. I'll let this play for a little longer. You know, the man did hit the super chat. I respect that, and I appreciate you, Switch, because people do need feedback. No, this is hard to listen to. We gotta honesty is what I believe in. This is hard to listen to, and it's directionless. I think that's. I know a lot of us that make music. We don't always have a topic. We don't always have an idea of what we want to talk about. Sometimes we're literally just seeing what we can come up with. A lot of it's kind of like going to the cupboard. I got 12 different items. Okay, how can I make them something that I can actually eat? You know what I mean? And so I think some people don't even approach it that way. They just kind of go to the pantry and they just throw everything in. And that's what I feel like this is. I feel like you have to actually have some idea of how you plan to approach it. And this doesn't feel like it has that.
Work harder than most, my eyes are closed when it's dark in the day. What you know about needing 100 bands up minimum wage? And when you work for the fan, don't be a bitch and ask for a raise. And all these bitches gonna hate cause they love to cause some pain.
John Montese, ladies and gentlemen.
Never meant to say, through their life
up, boy.
We never meant to stay. I know it's all I hate, yeah, I'm still gonna go pray. We're seeing better days, we're all gonna see better days.
So, Germs, I played that F&D joint earlier. You got some mixed reviews. Some people liked it. I was like I was 50-50 on it. But some of the gang liked it, so you can go back and check that out. Right now, we got UK Unpraised King Minimum Wage. Y'all weren't feeling that. Big shots to my man Don Montese in the building. D said something interesting. Sounds like he's chasing the rhyme scheme. I agree with that. Early on, he was trying to catch it. For me, in the music video. So that's a great place to start with the feedback. It doesn't feel like it has a direction. You did have the early country sample, and then you kind of start, there's no organization to this. And I think that's something that the longer you've come to the stream, I'm not trying to scold you like some teacher or some. I'm just saying, like, we've talked about, like, planning, preparation, writing. One of the things you try to do is, because you do have a nice sounding voice, I think you just jump in there and just kind of do it. And I don't think that's a good thing for you. Somebody like Melancholy, he might be able to do that. You got to understand when you make music, something I realized a long time ago, I don't have the talent that the next guy has. So for me, I have to do whatever I can in preparation and understanding, memorizing, really taking the time to perfect my flows. And it takes a while. And other people can just go in there, come up with it in 20. Ash is another one that can do that. I mean, just make great music out of nowhere. Melancholy. These guys can do that. I'm not that guy. You got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Bro, I think you really got to continue to take your time and develop yourself as an artist by writing, by planning, by thinking through and creating more meaningful music. So that's my feedback. We're going to keep things rolling. Yeah. Drop your scores right there. So that for me, I could go 70 on it. I didn't see no value to it, but I think more of my frustration is like, I think you're a good artist. I just don't think you try as hard sometimes. And I think maybe for you, it's more of a hobby than like. But you make a lot of music, so it doesn't seem to be in the hobby realm as far as the effort you put into it. So I don't know, bro. I just think a little bit more preparation goes a long way. Let's get into this next one. From the homie Staack, the Now or Never joint. What up, man? Working on the short film. Yeah, what's up with the film? I want to see that, man. Make sure you get me a link when that drops. Let's get in. So we got let's get into the Switch joint real quick. Then we'll get back into the Now or Never joint. We're gonna play a couple more from there. Here we go right now. This is our man Young Swisher recorded a teaser for his upcoming album. Plans to go to the studio to record them soon. This song is included in that, and he wanted to get some feedback on it. Let's help the homie out real brief like. Then we'll jump back into the Now or Never joint.
A great state of unhappiness going.
And then we'll get some double L cracking off.
He's most insulting.
Swish.
No?
The water lilies telling me I'm wearing out my welcome. Moments when I'm lit that started coming pretty seldom. Locked inside this slumber that I never wanna run from. Then I start to wonder where the inspiration come from. Wanna live a better life, trapped in the dark, and it feel like I can't get a light. Go to school, get a job, get yourself a better wife. Up until the dead of night.
A great state of unhappiness going and telling me blissful. He's most insulting.
Swish.
No?
The water lilies telling me I'm wearing out my welcome. Moments when I'm lit that started coming pretty seldom. Locked inside this slumber that I never wanna run from. Then I start to wonder where the inspiration come from. Wanna live a better life, trapped in the dark, and it feel like I can't get a light. Go to school, get a job, get yourself a
Got you, okay.
Up until the dead of night and wonder if I said it right. Yo, cause that's
This has an Action Bronson kind of feel to me. I like his raspy kind of flow though. It feels like an old man rapping kind of, but like he's, I don't know, it's really polished. I like this flow. I really digging this. And the soundscape, it kind of reminds me, one of my daughters put on Alice in Wonderland, and it has that trippy, like falling down the rabbit hole feel to it.
That comes to haunt me in my dreams. Start to wonder if the world is really deeper than it seems. Trapped inside this kiddie pool, trying to make it deep while I'm looking in the mirror, asking, is this really me? I need a hand to help me get up out this water. Sacrificing lambs till I make it to the altar. I'm just praying to the man that he can send me someone, daughter, just to show me that the world got a lot more to offer.
Who can I turn to?
Who can I turn to?
When nobody needs me.
Yeah. Searching through the archives until I start to drift. Seem like when it's dark, I can't help but reminisce. Knee deep in the days, cause my head in the clouds.
Hell yeah, Nate.
In the days, so my head on the ground. Look, I stood tall when the ground shook. Taking shots in my dream, but I don't know if the rounds took. Back in the rat race, waiting for my chance.
Hey, FF, I think that Swisher would sound good on some of those joints from Volume 1 that you dropped of your beat tape. I think Swisher would sound good on some of them joints.
While I'm looking to the sky, cause I'm waiting on that hand. I gotta readjust to living on my own, cause I'm 23 years now. Feeling kinda grown, running through the maze. Wonder where I'm gonna go while I'm thinking about them days when the future was untold. A blank page in a new book, you know, a new day, just a new cook. So I gotta get up after it, wake up realigned. Time to write another chapter, can't be wasting no more time. Swish.
Swish. It felt pretty good to me, man. What y'all think of that joint right there? That was Water Lilies, the homie Swish. Part of the project that he's going to be dropping soon. I appreciate y'all for always bringing me the early copies, the exclusives. That really does make me feel like what I do here is worth something, so I appreciate that. I liked it, man. It really fits you, and it was very aesthetical. It was like a painting almost. I feel like I can see that hanging on the wall, man. It had a nice kind of vibe to it. Big shouts. Check out Felix from 6'5" on all DSPs. Shouts, my bro. Collabs are welcome. From the homie Swish, man. I really like that though. It felt whimsical. It felt like you know, some type of, like I said, a Technicolor cartoon. Like, I really enjoyed it. I'll be completely candid. I only caught some of what you said, but the aesthetic, the vibe, the whole combination of your voice, it sounded raspy. You got the light touch on the beat. It was enjoyable for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go 84 on that joint. 84, 86, maybe 86 at its highest. Drop your scores. Let me know what y'all think, man. Give some feedback to the homie Swish. It's a joint he's going to be putting on his new project. We're excited for that. Let's get into this next one from Now or Never. The homie Staack. Now or Never, man. Is it Staack? Is it T-Stacks? Which is it, man? I want to make sure I get it right. You know what I'm saying? Nope, that's not it. Let me go find it. Where'd it go? Money, yes, De Niro. Here we go. Not really right here. Featuring, is it T.O.G. Killer or is it Tog Killer? Not really. Stacks. T.O.G. Killer.
Felix from 6'5".
Hey, Wanye.
Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. She know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this Fuego, I'm drinking this Liddy. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys in.
Hey, Stacks, you're gonna get somebody shot, man. You're gonna get somebody shot, Stacks. Okay? I mean, some of this stuff comes on, some of your songs come on, and I'm like, yo, where's a brick I can hit somebody with? you be creating music to make dudes go, make good, calm human beings go out and do things they shouldn't do. I like it. Tog Killer.
Felix from 6'5".
We getting this money, we running this city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. She know
I like this one.
I'm drinking this Liddy. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting it. We getting this money, we running this city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. She know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this Fuego, I'm drinking this Liddy. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting it. Really go hard in the paint like I'm King James. I walk out the bank with the big chain. I'm rolling up haze at the Nick game. She love when I call her by nickname. My flow is so New York, I represent Brooklyn. A chef in the kitchen, these verses I'm cooking. I'm too busy winning the things that they couldn't. They talk shit about me and know that they shouldn't. I'm shopping on Fit while I'm bagging your bitch. Counting on money, I'm talking my shit. Killer was popping, we.
Yeah, man. Stacks makes me feel good about. You make me feel good about the era I grew up in. You make me feel good about the era I grew up in, because this is music from that era, you know. And I think this is like, I don't know. This has a certain feeling. You know, it does bring you that summertime feeling. For me, it brings that ball player swag out of me. It brings that mean mugger. It brings that shoulder check. You know what I mean? It brings that swing on somebody feeling. I don't know, man. You got some things going on right now.
We popping right now, chilling in Brooklyn, we got it locked down. They loving our style.
Shout out Sneakerhead for the sponsorship. Shout out the ladies for the cheeks.
Making a movie, got keys to the city. We getting this money, we running the city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. You know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this liquor, I'm drinking this litty. Lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting not really. We getting this money, we running the city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. She know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this Fuego, I'm drinking this litty. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting not really.
I'm from New York, bitch, I'm putting in work, and I used to move work right there by the bodega. Get in the way of my team, my paper, and sending you off to your maker. You get it, not really. The raps in your rap is all cap, you look silly. I don't need the keys to be king of my city. I'm really respected, the real niggas feel me. I get that, then flip that, that's all fact. Then split that like Kit Kats, that's no cap. You with that, I'm with that, kill all rap. I spin back to get back, in all black. Got my 357, I don't need no backup. With stacks and we constantly stacking these stacks of these niggas.
Now I will say, Togg's verse is a little, I'm gonna go back through it. To make sure I feel that way, but it's a little up and down.
To be king of my city, I'm really respecting and working. I used to move work right there by the bodega. Get in the way of my team, my paper, and sending you off to your.
That's pretty hard right there.
Truly, you get it, not really. The raps in your rap is all cap, you look silly. I don't need the keys to be king of my city. I'm really respected, the real nigga.
Okay.
I get that, then flip that, that's all fact. Then split that like.
I don't like this part.
You with that, I'm with that. Kill all rap.
I didn't like that part.
In all black. Got my 357, I don't need no backup. With stacks and we constantly.
He brought it back though.
Burgers with no bread, need to catch up. I'm from Brooklyn, I am not a regular rapper.
We getting this money, we running the city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. You know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this Fuego, I'm drinking this litty. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting not really. We getting this money, we running the city. Stacking these hundreds, I roll up a 50. Counting the money, want more than a million. You know I'm the mayor, the king of the city. I'm smoking this Fuego, I'm drinking this litty. She lit up in Gucci, I'm wearing Da Vinci. We making a movie, got keys to the city. I'm getting it truly, you getting not really.
That's got the right energy, man. That's got the type of energy like.
Yeah, get it, Pa. Get it.
They running out getting the money. Y'all was throwing real money out there. Oh, y'all got money. Okay, y'all. It's not Monopoly money. I'd be out there with them Monopoly bills.
Got it.
That's fantastic. The energy right there was fantastic. Yeah, man. I love that, man. Big shouts to FF on the beat. Stacks. TOG Killer. Yeah, that's funny, man. That's funny. I love the connections. Make the connections. I love that it's chasing the money. Y'all actually giving out bread to the folks. I like that. The energy was fantastic. The only thing I didn't like literally was that little space in TOG's in his joint. It was just this. It wasn't very long. I thought both artists actually were very complimentary to each other. Good sound. Oh, it was fake money. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, y'all are balling like that. Damn, that's cool. But it wasn't much not to like about that. Definitely summertime. That song gets somebody's ass whooped though. I'm telling you, Stacks, you make music to get people violent. You know what I mean? Making these violent tapes. I like it though. 96 from Double L, 94 from Melancholy. We got some pretty good scores going on right now, man. That's some high scores right there. Big shouts to homie Stacks. Stacks is having a good night so far. You know, we go back. I'm gonna do a little quick overview of the project so far. BKNY was cool. When BKNY energies for me are okay. You know, I prefer Luciano's verse a little bit more on energies. BKNY was cool. The second verse, you started ripping it in half. You went crazy on that. Heist is dope. We did Chicken, which of course is hard. And then we just did this joint. What's the name of this one right now we just played? Not Really. That's dope. I'm feeling that one a lot. I'm going to go ahead and drop that joint off. I think 94 is the right area to be in. What y'all think, man? 96 and Double L. 94 from me and Melancholy. This project is shaping up to be pretty good, though. I got to tell you. Let's get into this next joint. We're going to play some Double L real quick. Then we'll jump back into the first listen, Now or Never from Homie Stacks. And then we'll get into the Gizmo joint. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, hanging out with me tonight, man. Much love on that. There it is. I'm like, where did the joint go? Let's download this one. New Double L. I'm excited for that. We got some. I'm telling you, man. I always brag about the level of artistry in our stream, man. It's crazy. Some of the talent here, bro. Y'all could make me a very rich person if I had more money. If I had the money to invest. I wasn't broke. Here we go. This is Blue Checks, the homie Double L, Lost Legacy. Yeah, I agree with you, Melancholy. It's like somebody could get smacked. I'm gonna smack you with a bottle of Hennessy, bruh. Big shouts to Double L. Let's go.
Blue checks, iced out, bad bitch, phone buzzing, let him in. Money calling, I've been balling all damn year, I'm trying to win again. Niggas hating saying that we missing when we slid, I'm about to.
I gotta start this one over. I'm missing things. This is so good already. I'm starting to fall into it, but I'm like, I'm missing bars. Hold on.
Arrows run it up.
Blue checks, iced out, bad bitch, phone buzzing, let him in. Money calling, I've been balling all damn year, I'm trying to win again. Niggas hating saying that we missing when we slid, I'm about to.
Love. My man done.
Bitch on God, and that's the realest shit. Yeah. I've been balling, I'm harder than ever.
Okay.
It's like I'm changing the weather.
Okay.
Had some sex in the grass, started chopping that shit for the ones that been making me better. I was Kobe.
Man, he got that ash flow going on right now, man. Y'all homies is nice, man.
Niggas hating saying that we missing when we slid, I'm about to spin again. Day one's riding in this bitch on God, and that's the realest shit. Yeah. I've been balling, I'm harder than ever. Ice on my wrist like I'm changing the weather. Had some sex in the grass, started chopping that shit for the ones that been making me better. I was Kobe, then niggas ain't take the assist. Top 5, better add to your list. I was down, but now I'm back on my shit.
He said I was Kobe and they weren't taking the assists. My man said I was balling.
I'm harder than ever. Ice on my wrist like I'm changing the weather. Had some sex in the grass, started chopping that shit for the ones that been making me better. I was Kobe, then niggas ain't take the assist.
They ain't take it.
Better add to your list. I was down, but now I'm back on my shit. I was down, I remember them days in the rain. My life was just filling with pain. They got me out, I got rich and that made me a name. These diamonds dripping in the chain. I was starting for a play. Looked at my niggas and told them we gotta go get it. Them niggas fraud, I admit I ain't perfect, but they been caught up in the way we was living. Them niggas sleeping, I'm thinking they narcoleptic. Running shit while they hardly stepping. Ever since I stepped in, bro, they had told me.
Switch up on the flow.
Say he ain't learning.
You know, you rapping on this joint like you know, I've been watching. I don't know how many of y'all are basketball fans. I'm a huge basketball fan. And I've been watching this Golden State in this Sacramento series. And the ball handling in this series is just fun to watch, man. And this has that crossover, that killer crossover, hit you with the first step, kind of leave you off guard. You know, it's nice, man. It's like that smooth crossover.
My life was just filling with pain. They got me out, I got rich and that made me a name. These diamonds dripping in the chain. I was starting for a play. Looked at my niggas and told them we gotta go get it. Them niggas fraud, I admit I ain't perfect, but they been caught up in the way we was living. Them niggas sleeping, I'm thinking they narcoleptic. Running shit while they hardly.
Saucy.
Since I stepped in, Brody had told me that I gotta preach the message. Said to say he ain't learned his lesson. I've been flexing, now they trying to pay me as a villain. Bossing up and focusing on healing. Only spread love and only spilling real shit. Now I'm just counting these blue checks, iced out, bad bitch.
This is go.
Calling, I've been balling all damn year, I'm trying to win again. Niggas hating saying that we missing when we slid, I'm about to spin again. Day one's riding in this bitch on God, and that's really shit. On the side, I've been going hard on these niggas, I feel like I'm chosen. Lately been living large, but can I forget all them days when the niggas
they crushing this one, man.
Been keeping my focus, long ways from when all of my niggas was hopeless. Fuck it, I got it in motion.
Changed up the tone on y'all ass.
See me win. Fuck it, I'm charging the fee. Can't be giving out the juice for the free record, charging handlers, they fucking with me, and I'm like,
can't be giving out the juice for the free.
letting it blow, it's a blessing like a nigga sneezing, huh? They saying I changed, I tell them I did, but I had my reasons, huh?
Was going through it all, got revenge and conquered my demons. Fuck it, they saying I'm heartless. I ain't heartless, bitch. I was starving, made me. I was the target, felt like Derrick Rose.
I love what you did in the mix right there. That little record kind of playback deal, that was dope.
Was going through it all, got revenge and conquered my demons. Fuck it, they saying I'm heartless. I ain't heartless.
Yeah, that's cool right there. That's cool, man.
I was the target, felt like Derrick Rose up regardless. Stuck to the plane and got out to my promise. Now money stacking in the fucking jeans. Shit like I'm a fiend. Niggas diss me, catch a bean. Checks iced out back. I've been ballin' all damn year, I'm tryna win again. Niggas hatin' saying that we missin' when we slid, I'm about to spin again. Day one's riding in this bitch on God, and that's real as shit.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's the boy Double L, man. It's the boy Double L, Lost Legacy. Yeah, man. Everybody wants to know what's cooking with this one. You got one, bro. That's Double L right there. Lost Legacy. Yeah, that joint's hard, man. That joint's hard. I'm not going to go against the crowd. Y'all know better than I do. I'm going 100 with y'all, man. That joint had me covered to cover, start to finish, bopping, bouncing. Flow was sporadic. The change-ups, the vocal intonations, the high, the low. He had some syrup on the vocals, too. He's got kind of I don't want to say a sweet sound, but it is kind of a sweet sound. That's hard, man. The name of that joint is Blue Checks. The artist right there is our man Double L, Lost Legacy, just going crazy. Man, big shouts to the bro. Hey, love it, man. You got one. Get that joint out as soon as possible. Let's keep things rolling, man. That was hard right there. That's gonna be hard to beat. Hit that like button. You just joining us. We got another one coming up right now from the homie UK, the Unpraised King. We're gonna jump right into that right after we get back into the artist of the night. Our man Staack. This joint is called Now or Never. Let's get him back on the screen. Yeah, man. That joint was hard. That joint was like that joint had some, you know what I mean? That joint was in the gym, man. That joint was putting up shots after y'all went home and went to bed. I'm just saying. That one was one of them ones. Let's get into this next one, man. This is Living Legend. This joint also has the homie TOG Banger on it as well. Let's check it out. This is Living Legend. Where can I find that junk? Absolute Gasoline. I got you, Double L. I got you.
I'm breaking records. I'm a living legend. 60 seconds. All I need to kill shit. I'm a lethal weapon. Breeze of blessing. Smoking on my after you.
FF, did you do this beat? Yeah, I see. FF been saving all the beats for the dudes that put music out. I see how it is.
Believe in heaven, never question how we getting money. There's no second guessing. I'm the one giving them vibes. See me on TV, it kill them inside. I'm getting this money, the numbers don't lie. Spending this money is her and they pride. Mad at me, they get no piece of the pie. Come on fire, word the 4th of July. I was torn wars, conquer the vibe. She a carnivore, eat me alive.
Chill, what up, boy?
Ghosts don't see no threats.
Damn. Okay, so I said Stacks don't be coming hard in the beginning. He didn't say a word about it. Now I see why. He had no comments for that. He's like, okay, you say that now, man, bro. Whew, it's hot in here. Sheesh. Love you, bro. That's funny though. This joint is hard, man. The energy he comes off the top with is stupid, man.
I'm breaking records, I'm a living legend. 60 seconds, all I need to kill shit. I'm a lethal weapon. Breeze of blessing, smoking on my after. You believe in heaven, never question how we getting money. There's no second guessing.
Hey, Stacks, if I catch a case to your music, can I come to you for the money? If I go to jail while fighting someone to your music, are you giving bail money for that?
I'm the one giving them vibes. See me on TV, it kill them inside. I'm getting this money, the numbers don't lie. Spending this money is her and they pride. Mad at me, they get no piece of the pie. Come on fire, word the 4th of July. I was torn wars, conquer the vibe. She a carnivore, eat me alive. With this pen, they know
the carnivore.
See no threats, they want none of the smoke. From east to west, I get money in both. Yeah, we the best, the streets already know. I'm well connected, yeah, well respected. Girls sleeping on me like they narcoleptic. I'm armed and reckless, these balls investments. I'ma go for it all, 4th and 7th. I'm breaking records, I'm a living.
He said, I'm gonna go for it on 4th and 7. That's confident.
Legend, 60 seconds, all I need to kill shit. I'm a lethal weapon. Breathe a blessing, smoking. Believe in heaven, never question how we getting money. There's no second guessing.
Walk up in the studio and kill a session. Gotta keep the weapon on me for protection. Gotta be for sure, no time for second guessing. Walking, living legend. I'm one of the greatest. I'm not in your top 5. You niggas is haters. These rappers like the grabber and paper. This all off the top with no pen and no papers. A living legend like LeBron on the Lakers. Lethal weapon. I feel like Danny Glover. No competition, just me and my brothers. Laying shit down. TLG got my cover. Tell Staack spin the block. Everybody get smoked with the grip to your head.
Hey, I'm too old for this much aggression. Y'all youngsters are rapping too hard for me.
These rappers get smoked like the grabber and paper. This all off the top with no pen and no papers. A living legend like LeBron on the Lakers. Lethal weapon. I feel like Danny Glover. No competition, just me and my brothers. Laying shit down. TLG got my cover. Tell Staack spin the block. Everybody get smoked with the grip to your head. Melt your brain just like butter. And I'm not trying to fight action, bitch. I'm a lover. If they run up on me, bet I'm letting it stutter.
I'm breaking records, I'm a living legend. 60 seconds, all I need to kill shit. I'm a lethal weapon. Breathe a blessing, smoking on my after. You believe in heaven, never question how we getting money. There's no second guessing.
Yeah, man. I had to get a drink. I had to get a drink. Like there's so much energy on that track. I'm tired. I literally want to go to bed now, bro. That's the kind of track you put on at the end of your workout. That's the kind of song you put on when you're trying to finish up and you need something to push you. That's the kind of song, man. You might also hit somebody with a freeway after that joint too. You know what I mean? And hopefully somebody wasn't hogging one of the machines you needed, because that kind of song would probably put you in the. I'm gonna go 98 on that joint, man. That's pretty close to 102 for me. I mean, maybe I'm just generous tonight, but I feel like that was a great song too. Man, I mean, but total opposite end of the spectrum. So, before the song we get Double L's joint, which is more like smooth and like a fine cognac, right? And then we get this next joint that's like I'm gonna put you against the wall and punch you until my hands hurt. That's crazy, man. I'm gonna go 98, man. Drop your scores. The energy and so Stacks, I had an early criticism. I said, I'm like, bro, I feel like the second verse you're just starting to cook on. Yeah, man. You answered that question pretty loudly, didn't you? Let's keep things rolling, man. Damn, there's some good music tonight, man. This has been a fine night of music. You folks have outdone yourself yet again. We're going to get into a couple of the joints from the Super Chats right now. Also, the homie Double L sent another one. So we'll get some more. I think he sent another one. You sent another one, right, didn't you? Did you send another one, Double L? Send another one. I want to play that at some point. Let's get into the Gizmo joint right now. He sent another one. First one, didn't get where we wanted to go, but let's see what happens with this one. Let's get it on the screen. Man, that joint made me tired. How do y'all have the energy to scream like that in the studio? Good Lord. Let's get into this. This is Odyssey.
Pods have 85%.
Produced by Mac, Unpraised King.
Time for the call, winners call, dinners high, yeah. I know you never see me as a winner, yeah. Sometimes I think you turn me to a sinner, yeah. Guess I shouldn't blame it all on you. Just time me of the wounds that you get on the way. Odyssey. Wish you want me if you knew how I'd be. Hard to see. I ain't trying to be someone else, I know I ain't trying. Gotta try and be a better self before I'm dying. Hardly eating. It ain't cause my diet. Heart beating like a metronome, my settings the highest. I'm betting, I'm biased. I can't bet on myself, I try that, ain't trying again, but I should. No ideas, just go. I've been moving slow-mo, still I'm feeling growth. Take one, yeah. I know you never call winners. Time for the call, winners call, dinners high, yeah. I know you never see me as a winner, yeah. Sometimes I think you turn me to a.
You're up next, Melancholy. I got you, bro.
Blame it all on you. Just time me of the wounds that you get on the way. Odyssey. Wish you want me if you knew how I'd be. Hard to see. I ain't trying to be someone else, I know I ain't trying. Gotta try and be a better self before I'm dying. Hardly eating. It ain't cause my diet. Heart beating like a metronome, my settings the highest. I'm betting, I'm biased. I can't bet on myself, I try that, ain't trying again, but I should. No ideas, just go. I've been moving slow-mo, still I'm feeling growth. Take one step forward, then two go towards the goal. Once the progress stop, then we just moving in reverse, yeah.
So this to me doesn't actually sound bad. I don't know what y'all think. Gizmo, one question I'm gonna ask you, and you know, I'd love to see your answers. What is this song actually about? Because you do this thing where you go, my heart is beating, like it had this weird kind of electronic sound that I actually really kind of enjoyed, and I thought that was something you could play with. But I just want to know what the song is about. I agree. You definitely tap into the emo kid vibes really well, and I think sonically you sounded fine. It gets a little mush mouthed, but I think that's your style. I've come to recognize that as like a feature of your art. But the one thing I can't always put my finger on is where we're going with these songs. You know, kind of, because I feel like you have a deep message, but I feel like you articulate that message poorly, and I don't always understand what you mean in these songs. So I don't really necessarily know what to make of it. I really need to hear you, and I don't always hear you well because I feel like it's rushed and it's mush mouth. So I'm struggling with that, but at the same time, it wasn't unappealing to my ears. I just didn't know what to do with it. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go 83. I don't have a heading for it. I don't have a direction to take that in. Let's get into this next one from the homie Melancholy. Then we're gonna jump back into the Stacks, and I gotta say, Stacks, I do hope that your next track is a little less. I need it to come down a little bit. You gonna have me get like a noise violation from my neighbor's gonna call the police or something. You know, like I do need it to even out a little bit on the energy, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I think your style is fantastic. It speaks to the hoodlum in me. It speaks to the I don't know that there's a gangster anywhere near me, but it speaks to that side of me because I definitely have that in my personality type. Let's get into this, man. This is T York, Melancholy on the feature, Demon Time.
I doubt what's good for me is good for business. I'm living reckless by your necklace, just upon it, then I'm sniffing coke. If I were to murder somebody, be sure to make it newsworthy, cause I'd rather be in prison than to be unknown. Spiritual, body more spherical than prism. They claim to accept for who you are, then why do I still feel alone? Same time I'm on my Capadonna, I'm feeling like a mobster, channeling my inner Al Capone. I had a dream, I had a Rolex and it's choking me. I've been on demon time with lines to ride from coca leaves. The devil on my shoulder smoking poetry. Hopefully the end of this is closer than it's supposed to be. Down is holding me. The pressure messing with my focus, they quoting me. I'm on my knees praying that this rabbit foot works out for me, so I can stop screaming till these motherfuckers fucking notice me. York.
I think these drugs have got a hold of me. I'm going down with this shit, wish someone had a life afterthought of me. I left a trail of bodies down the boulevard of broken dreams. You know, reciprocating the love that was never shown to me. I
left a bunch of bodies down the boulevard of broken dreams. Melancholy with the pen game. Damn.
I think these drugs have got a hold of me. I'm going down with this shit, wish someone had a life afterthought of me. I left a trail of bodies down the boulevard of broken dreams. You know, reciprocating the love that was never shown to me. Smoking potpourri, pouring up, turning soda pink, selling myself for dopamine. Never let no one close to me. I don't like a lot of people and trust even less, but most of y'all won't even say my name under your breath. White on white, I'm super fresh. Might go cop a phantom just for room to stretch. I'm doing me, let money do the rest. Man, I'm right back on my bullshit, who the guest, huh? Somebody tell my competition that there's always next time. I had a dream, I had a roll.
Someone tell my competition that there's always next time.
Like it was choking me.
I say that to my kids when they lose.
On demons, coca leaves, the devil on my shoulder, smoking potent dreams. Hopefully the end of this is closer than it's supposed to be. Down is holding me. The pressure messing with my focus, they quoting me. I'm on my knees praying that this rabbit foot works out for me, so I can stop screaming till these motherfuckers fucking notice me. Yeah.
I guess my question, Melancholy, is why did you take my man's song like that? Because I don't think his part was bad, but it definitely wasn't as interesting as yours was. And, you had you always do a good job of incorporating your melodic side and your nice singing vocals into what you do. And you always know how to leave the tracks at the end with kind of like a mic drop. You got a lot of mic presence I really enjoy. With all respect to the homie T York, no disrespect. I just don't think bro needed to be. I know. It's like, you know, one thing is funny with Melancholy is like, if you're gonna work with him, you gotta be prepared to maybe have that song not be yours anymore. You know, it's like, am I willing to sacrifice this song because I know he's gonna do something that's gonna make people go, damn, who is that? You know, you gotta be comfortable having a dude on your track where people go, yours was fine, but who's that guy? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty hard, man. Yeah, I knew you were the feature, bro. I'm well aware. Maybe you were telling everybody else. But yeah. Yeah, that was. So again, the homies T.R.'s verse, not bad. You know what I mean? But you know, if you play that song for most people, they're gonna be like, yeah, the first guy was cool, but who's the second guy? I liked it though, man. I like the energy of it. I love the kind of I hate you feeling of it. He said, I'm reciprocating the love that was never shown to me. I like bars that you have to repeat where you go, hold on, what? Yeah, that's hard. I'm gonna go 87 because I like Melancholy's verse so much. If Melancholy's not on that joint, then it's in the 82s. Let's keep things rolling right now. I think we got through the super chats. If I missed you, let me know. I know I got another double L on the way. Yeah, Melancholy featuring bro. It's so disrespectful, but so accurate. Featuring bro. I'm ever on a song with somebody that I referred to as bro, that's the day I'll know that it's all done. We're moving on. Let's get into this next one. Let's get him on the screen. That's so funny. He said featuring bro. This is the homie T Stacks. The name of this joint right here is Lockdown off of Now or Never. Featuring bro.
CC Felix from 6'5".
Smoking fire, getting higher than White Cloud. When I'm rapping, we just rhyming about our lifestyle. I'm in Manhattan, newest fashion and my style. So much money, they gon' have to up the price now. I pull up on the block, shut the block down. Plus another shot like a shot town. 10,000 on the watch, what to buy now? Turn this up 1,000 watts, we on lockdown. All I rap is balls and the newest flows. Till my page run out of space like a UFO. I got a ring look like I won the Super Bowl. I know some killers that was grinding since PLO. Back in the 90s when the streets was grimy, money was so enticing, drugs make shit exciting. Running shit like in Bison, punch better
like in Bison.
One on a mic, it's like when you bottle up lightning. Smoking fire, getting higher than White Cloud. When I'm rapping, we just rhyming about our lifestyle. I'm in Manhattan, newest fashion and my style. So much money, they gon' have to up the price now. I pull up on the block, shut the block down. Plus another shot like a shot town. 10,000 on the watch.
This beat is pumping. I can't even imagine what this sounds like in a car with some subs. Good lord. Watch
what to buy now. Turn this up 1,000 watts, we on lockdown. I'm always making moves like I'm a damn.
Yeah, that bass is wild.
On my grizzly like John Morant. She could tell I'm getting money from the dough. So when she worked the pole, ass shaking like a lava lamp. My pen different.
Like a lava lamp.
Monster, I'm lit with the smoke. That's Henny and some ganja. I'm drunk with the sauce. Penny a la vodka, the king of New York like Biggie, Frank Sinatra. Smoking fire, getting higher than White Cloud. When I'm rapping, we just rhyming about our lifestyle. I'm in Manhattan, newest fashion and my style. So much money, they gon' have to up the price now. I pull up on the block, shut the block down. Plus another shot like a shot town. 10,000 on the watch, what to buy now? Turn this up 1,000 watts, we on lockdown.
Lockdown. See, you know, that's not a bad track. It kind of felt like some of the other ones though. The energy is always there. The beat was pretty pumping too, but and there's nothing wrong with that song. But I think this is gonna sound maybe a little backwards, but there was so much energy. I don't need you to lose the energy, but I need the kind of the landscape to change. We've gotten a bunch of hard beats in a row. I kind of want something a little different now. You know, that's one of the things I liked about Excavation with Rich Banks is it kind of gave us a little something different. You know, because this is like a boxer's. Like if I needed a playlist for boxing, if I was a boxer, I would put your albums on because they just make you want to hit something. But we also got to balance that a little bit. You know, it's like eating a dish that has too much garlic in it. Like you notice that. So I'm hoping that, you know, these last few tracks will maybe pull back a little bit on the energy. I know that's your trademark, and I don't want you to lose that, but I need it in a different fashion, I think. But there was nothing wrong. I'm actually gonna give that one a 90. There was nothing wrong with that at all. Top to bottom, it was a fun song to listen to. The energy was there, some good bars. Structurally, bones wise, it's perfect. I almost feel like you got too much of that. So I might actually pull that off and just make it like a single. Or I would take that song and I got to do more of these myself. I just don't have any time. Is to like sit down and just, rap. When you do those kind of like one take kind of videos, something you shoot kind of quickly and then put into some kind of editor or send it to somebody on Fiverr. They make a little video for you. It just doesn't. It's just one of them things that you can make a visual to and put it out there. But I don't think it's like it needs to necessarily be on the album. With all that said, I'm still going 90. Drop your scores right now. That's locked down. We'll get into another one off of this project Now or Never from the homie Staack. This is Road to Victory featuring Rich Banks. 84 from the homie Double L on that one right there.
The road to victory. My no go come from Italy. She fell in love with the enemy. Do you know the shit that she telling me? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, I'm on the road to victory. My no go come from Italy. She fell in love with the enemy. Do you know the shit that she telling me? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, hit my phone ring, answer the calls, my homie, what up? He was like, should've just called me and told me, dude, you got beef with this girl for the month. I was just finishing rolling a blunt. Told him, give me an hour, I'll be on your block. He set up the plan, no keys for the lock. Kicking the door, I don't see any cops. She know where the safe at. The money, the stash, the keys to the Maybach. She know I don't play that. The footage on cam, I want it all ASAP. I'm ready to go, she already know. Take one for the team, that's one to the arm. She ready and calm, this really our thing. We gotta get cream, ayy, ayy. I'm on the road to victory. My no go come from Italy. She fell in love with the enemy.
I do like the storytelling of the robbery. I like how you I like the speaker effect when the homie called you. That was cool. That's some good mixing right there.
Do you know the shit that she telling me? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, I'm on the road to victory. My no go come from Italy. She fell in love with the enemy. Do you know the shit that she telling me? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, ayy, hit my phone ring, answer the calls, my homie again. He was like, shit, you just got a new friend, got a new band, won't be home until. I was like, word, give me.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Ready to move, this deja vu, gotta get that loot. Be out by 2, shit was going real smooth, and the cops pulled up. Shit was so obvious, we were set up. They was already plotting from the jump, letting off shots so we run at her.
I like this. So this song is really cool. I think I would put this earlier in the album. This is like the third song because I like that you have a story you're telling. This is really intriguing. If I'm hearing this early in an album, I'm like, oh snap, this is kind of cool. Because you're telling, like, you don't get a lot of songs like this anymore. This is cool.
Lay low for a month. She called me an hour later, like what happened? I don't know, shit got crazy. We was trapped in. Felt like the president was in Manhattan. Then all her was gunshots on the back end. I'm on the road to victory. She fell in love with the enemy. Do you know this? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, ayy, I'm on the road to victory. My no go come from Italy. She fell in love with the enemy. Do you know the shit that she telling me? Where to get guap, how to get money, where they chill on the block. Where the plug at, how many stats they got. They'll never know if it's random or not. Ayy, ayy.
Yeah. I think this one needs to go earlier, man. I think this one needs to come earlier in the project. I like it, though. It took me a second to really get into it, but I love the storytelling. I think that's an incredibly underrated feature of hip-hop music that is kind of going by the wayside because it's difficult to think stories through in a rhyming fashion to make them sound good. I think you did a great job. I love the speaker effect and the conversation. That was very smart to differentiate the sounds. The hook on that was pretty good. It was catchy. It wasn't the best hook, but it definitely served its purpose. That's a pretty good song, man. That's a pretty good song. I liked it. I'm gonna go 92 on that one. For me, that needs to come early in the project. That's a good song. And I think, like I said, the coolest part about it is you maintain your energy with the A. You know, you still got your style and swag, but you told the story. So that's what I wanted. I wanted something different. That's what, and I think so. You got the song with Rich Banks earlier on. The name of it's escaped me right now. The Energies joint. Maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. So you got a song earlier that kind of cuts through a little bit. Was it Energies I was thinking of? Excuse me. Excavation. So you got that one, and then you got this one. Those two songs specifically have a different sound other than the hardcore joints you got, but the hardcore joints hit so hard. So this is a pretty good project so far. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. I would probably BKNY, Lockdown, and Energies. I don't know that those have to. In my opinion, I don't know that they would actually stay on the project. Just from my standpoint, I think they're fine tracks. I just don't know that they benefit a project as far as, you know, giving it some oomph, giving it some push. Let's keep rolling right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this one because I want to hear it. We had a 100 earlier from the homie Double L, and we're just gonna play the next one right now because I want to hear it. This is called Heartbreaker. Let's check it out.
I know you are. You don't wanna let go when I'm trying to hold on. Calling out your name like I'm taking roll call. Heartbreaker, talk down on me like I ain't made it. You say you calling it off and it ain't even my loss. Feel like you doing us all a good favor. Yeah. You don't wanna let go when I'm trying to hold on. Out your name like I'm taking roll call. Heartbreaker, talk down on me like I ain't made it. You say you calling it off and it ain't even my loss. Feel like you're doing us all a good favor. Feeling like I'm falling out of love. You just wanna party in the club. Arguments about what we should have been.
This is pretty good.
Cause we knowin' what it was. Why you never tryna shed a blame? If you riding for me, why you switching lanes? Contemplating if you wanna ride.
You rather drown me out with old lyrics, cold killer. Telling me how you got put on game, but before you ain't even know niggas. I've been on the road with it, fucking these bitches to heal the pain of me knowing no.
That switch was crazy. I didn't see that coming. I thought you were gonna rap for just a little bit and stop because I thought this was really gonna be more of an R&B type song. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe this is a good interlude. But now you coming with the hard raps.
Talk down on me like I ain't made it. You say you calling it off and it ain't even my loss. Feel like you're doing us all a good favor. Feeling like I'm falling out of love. You just wanna party in the club. Arguments about what we should have been. Hurting cause we knowin' what it was. Why you never tryna shed a blame? If you riding for me, why you switching lanes? Contemplating if you wanna ride.
You rather drown me out with old lyrics, cold killer. Telling me how you got put on game, but before you ain't even know niggas. I've been on the road with it, fucking these bitches to heal the pain of me knowing no one that's supposed to know better than my old bitches. That shit crazy because you the one that hit my line like give me some love. I've been blessing you constantly and that still ain't enough. Now you won't even send me no hug or no combo. Trust me, shaky artists that feel like where my time go. Lustful thinking remind you we in different time zones. Fire burning out when we supposed to get our shine on. And I can't even.
Damn, boy.
It's coming live, you trying to run from it. You wasn't ready.
God damn, man. Ooh, I don't even. So it's kind of like I almost want to do like a ESMR competition. See who can come with the hottest. Because some of this stuff is ridiculous. I mean, what you just did in that 12 bar span right there is just. It's not fair, man.
To be loved, I wasn't either, but I'm done frontin'. Supposed to be my blessing, took my heart for granted, yo. Take me as a lesson, that's how I play it, yo.
You don't wanna let go and I'm tryna hold on. Calling out your name like I'm taking
roll call. Yeah, man, that's hard, man.
Talk down on me like I ain't made it. You say you calling it off and it ain't even my loss. Feel like you doing.
I feel like I got my heart broken. And the things you were talking about, you know, being on the road and realizing because of lust that the time difference, man, it's crazy.
It's all a good favor.
You a good songwriter, bro.
Telling me how you got put on game, but before you ain't even know niggas. I've been on the road with it, fucking these bitches to heal the pain of me, knowing the one supposed to be riding for me no better than my old bitches. That shit crazy.
I like that you brought that flow back, because that flow was potent. I like that you brought that back then. That was smart.
Because you don't want to hit my line like give me some love.
Say you calling it off, ain't in love now. So like you doing a song, good favor. Like where my time go? We in different time zones.
This is a good song. Damn, Double L. When you dropping the album, bro? Jesus. That right there was the homie Double L Lost Legacy. Name of that joint was The Heartbreaker. Man, that's a good one too. So for me, it did start a little slow. That's my only complaint. It grows to a point where like you're kind of singing and it's sad, and it's almost like a alcoholic that's stumbling, and then all of a sudden he snaps back to life and he starts going off, and then you bring in the flow and you start going crazy. Great mix, great vocals, great background effects. Everything in that was good, man. I'm gonna go 98 on that. 96 to 98. I could see the homie FF said Hundo in the bill. I could see that. For me, it was a little slow going. Album coming in hella months. At least you're being honest, though. At least you're like, it's not coming soon. So I don't want you to think it is. I like that one, though, man. You got some great... Tonight's been a good night of music, man. I've been very impressed. I'm impressed with Staack's project. Really impressed, actually. I didn't know what to expect. I know you're a high energy rapper, but you're putting together some songs, and it's not always easy to make songs. That's to make actual good songs. The way y'all are doing tonight is very, very dope. Y'all are really impressive to me. So let's get into this next one. This was called Mauve. It's only a verse. I don't know what y'all are doing with this, but I'm interested to see where it goes. Let's check it out. Then we'll get back into the inbox. I got a whole bunch of inbox joints coming up shortly. We're going to roll through those. And for those of y'all that are still here and watching the show, when I get into these inbox joints, if you're not with it, tell me quickly, because, oh, damn. That was rude. But accurate. First 9 words had me, Birdie says. I appreciate that, Loss. I realize that I like people. So Staack goes by Gambit. Gambit's a dope character, by the way. Remy LeBeau. I like Gambit. He was one of my favorites. Him, Wolverine, my 2 favorites growing up. Yeah, man, I like people that can give me shit, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate people that can give it as well as they can take it. Because a lot of people can give you stuff, but they can't take it. So let's get into this. Staack, Mauve.
Felix from 6'5".
LeBeau, I'm in the mix like a Henny and Coke. Hold the designer can tell me I'm broke. She'll feel like Madonna at 20 years old. Popping these bottles like I won a lotto. She drinking Moscato, I gave her a rose. 2 twin Diablos with 2 unique models. That's Tyreek and Waddle, how fast they could go. Out in Miami, I'm drinking for days. Sipping champagne and I'm smoking some haze. They mad cause I'm paid off my criminal wage. I get to the bag, don't work minimum wage. Had to get even, I'm beating the odds. Anything you need, it be on the block.
Got you, Double O.
Need, I'm the Wizard of Oz. Supplying the work if you needed a job.
So that was Staack right there. That was Mauve. That's cool. I don't know what y'all were doing with that. Again, that could actually, so what I would use that for, if you want to do something with that, is I would do like an intro preview to the album, you know, with like some white lettering coming in, Staack, and then it drops the date below. So the Staack comes in all white, and then below it is the album date. Like, so that's how you move it to the album date, and then you have him rapping that verse in the background. That's how you use that, kind of as a promotional item. I don't think that needs to go on the album, but you could definitely use it for something. Yeah, I agree. That beat was dope too. Yeah, I'm with that as well. So that's what I would do with it, unless you need, you want a verse from yours truly or somebody out there like that. You know, you can also, the ESMR community is a great place to get verses if you need somebody to jump on a beat. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to give it a score because it wasn't much to it. It was just kind of a verse. It sounded good. I guess, like I said, I would use it as a promotional tool, if anything. Let's get into this next Double L joint. You know, your average right now, I gave you 196, so you're averaging a 98 right now. So let's see if we can see how that plays out over the rest of the night. But you're doing a hell of a job so far. Let's get into this real quick. The name of this one is Vivid, the homie Double L, Lost Legacy. Why I never get beats like this sent to me?
Yeah. Let me paint the picture vivid. This yellow tape around the coffin, don't let it be you. The people you thinking would never turn on you at any given moment, ready to shoot. How many niggas felt the fire of hell and revenge the moment they be faced with the truth? No time for waiting on my flowers, I'm smoking that shit to add to the fire in the booth. I didn't see too many brothers die from not getting the recognition they think they deserve. Yeah, this life ain't about speaking all them lyrics that you live in, it's about getting them heard. Conversations with the ones I trust with the vision got me thinking this shit for the birds. Most these niggas lacking motive.
Wait. I gotta stop here. I can't co-sign this if you think. I think you just said it ain't about living your lyrics, it's about getting them heard. We'll have to agree to disagree on that. I believe you should somewhat mirror what your lyrics say, but to say you don't have to do that is
would never turn on you at any given moment, ready to shoot. How many niggas felt the fire of hell and revenge the moment they be faced with the truth? No time for waiting on my flowers, I'm smoking that shit to add to the fire in the booth. I didn't see too many brothers die from not getting the recognition they think they deserve. Yeah, this life ain't about speaking all them lyrics that you live in, it's about getting them heard. Conversations with the ones I trust with the vision got me thinking this shit for the birds. Most these niggas lacking motivation, cause the ones on the pedestal be the ones hurt. Sacrifices for the city, for niggas to envy and drag your name into the dirt. Just to say that they fuck with the shit you doing, they gon' hide their hate for you in the shirt, nigga.
I only saw the one offensive tackle. I haven't really seen the rest of it yet. How they do?
Back with a vengeance, young brother with a dream, feeling like Martin. All my niggas serving crack in the trenches. Or you serving the fiends, you won't believe what I'm fighting now. 18, I was feeling for success. Why these niggas trying to write me out of the process? 5 years later, and I ain't feeling lost yet. Trials and errors to suppress all of my losses. Circle of real niggas that look up to the boss.
Yeah, you don't have a ton of respect for you, Double L, but you might have kept this one.
Wearing 11s, but we stuffing 9s, cause we've been trying to make the shoe fit. Niggas we watch grow when this shit ain't leave a blueprint.
I mean, you spitting though. I'm not hating.
Saying we useless, they just can't get the picture. Different nigga, land of the sharks, cause these niggas fit descriptions. Thinking it makes sense, cause you tell me that you flip the scriptures. We living fast, you been thinking it's nonsense, cause we been thinking that you niggas wanna be convicts. Young brothers trying to bump up their content, cause as a kid we was bumping that little nigga from Compton. Baby mamas hit your line when you making the profit. Niggas leeching off your ground when you making deposits, but when you spilling all that shit, they don't never be watching. Life more than fame, bitches and nice and watches. Already felt that pain, you think you out of options. What you know about them days we was fighting for rhyming? Days in the rain, all my niggas was nickel and diamond. Switching lanes till I pull out this shit in alignment. Shout out T-Money cause I think I understood the assignment. People try to burn me out, I'm adjusting the climate. Like how you get so clever. All them nights hating myself, it only made me better. When you caught up in that image, take the time to start developing context. They watch you.
Yeah, homie is a rapper. Like, that's not even a conversation. You know what I mean?
Demons that be flooding your conscience, nigga.
So you got, I mean, again, you know, the delivery is fantastic. It's not about your rapping. I mean, this song for you would be good for most people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for you've achieved different levels, and that was a couple levels below the songs that we heard tonight. I would probably go, and it was a little preachy. I do like the message you were trying to give about, like, why are we setting ourselves up to be failures? Why are we pursuing drug dealing? Why are we doing some of this stuff? I like where you're going with it, but it just kind of, it was a little long-winded because you were rapping at the same kind of pace and cadence the whole way through, which you don't typically do as much the more I listen to you. So it didn't really break through for me. I agree with Lost. Definitely 2K vibes. The flow is nice though. I mean, like I said, for certain when a great player, like let's say Steph Curry, drops 30, you're not shocked. When he drops 25, you're like, oh, it's only 25, but it's still 25. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what that track was to me. So I'd probably go about 87. Not bad, but we've had better now. I think FF hit it on the head. Let's keep it rolling with the man Staack, who's performing very well tonight. as well. Let's get into this next one, The Serpent. We're going to wrap this album up pretty shortly, put a nice little bow on it afterwards. I've been really impressed with this, Stacks. I am. I hope you bring it home strongly with these last two. Let's check out The Serpent from our homie Stacks.
Felix from 6'5".
Hold my stacks and rubber bands. I throw out cash, money dance. Shorty bag, got too much ass. I get to the bag, too much gas. She shaking her ass on OnlyFans. That's making her mad. She into mad. That's making her laugh. Just do the math. They on my gram like who is that? They hating on us, no money they broke. 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 I was just stacking my bands, too busy watching the dance, walking on hands. I'm really one of her fans. This is all part of the plan. It's a romance. Love how she working the pose, passing that ass on the floor, dropping it low. Love when she move it.
Strip club song, huh?
Damn, she a pro. She in the club trying to fuck it up. I'm throwing that 100, she fell in love. I double the money, she level up. Her friend want a party, I set it up. I'm popping the bottles, I run it up. The diamonds as clear as a 7-Up. I'm shitting on all the competitors. The haters keep hating, that's never us. Hold my stacks and rubber bands. I throw out cash, money dance. Shorty bag, got too much ass. I get to the bags, smoke too much gas. She shaking her ass on OnlyFans. That's making her mad, she into mad. That's making her laugh, just do the math. They on my gram like who is that? They hating on us, no money they broke. 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 They hating on us, no money they broke.
I think that's a decent earworm right there. They hating on us, no money they broke. They hating on us. Like, that's something people could chant, and that's something people could think of whenever they're around somebody they don't like. They hating on me, no money they, you know. So I kind of that's a really smart way to do that. You know, you're repeating it real. It's like a chant. I like that. That's smart.
They hating on us, no money they broke. They hating on us, no money they broke. They hating on us, no money they broke. Love how she moving on stage. She really playing no games. Shorty the wave. Tell her keep doing her thing. She getting paid like she all her fame. The way she move is a classic. Everyone knows she the baddest. Shorty is savage. Nothing about her is average. Really a master working the magic. I'm playing the cards I was dealt. I know she horny as hell. On camera recording herself. We live the party at 12. She working her body, looking like Cardi. Feel like a Barbie herself. She throwing it on me, yeah, she a thotty, she don't require no help. Hold my cash and rubber bands, I throw out cash, money dance. Shorty bag, got too much ass, I get to the bag, smoke too much gas. She shaking her ass on OnlyFans, that's making her mad, she into mad. That's making her laugh, just do the math. They on my gram like who is that? They hating on us, no money they broke. They hating on us, no money they broke.
This is my favorite part of the song right here.
They hating on us, no money they broke. 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 They hating on us, no money they broke.
Right there with Stacks, The Serpent. Yeah, I like that. They hating on us, no money they bro. Like that is a great earworm, and that's something that you'll take away from the song. So you get big kudos for that. So Stacks, my challenge to you, bro, is to continue to tell your story, continue to tell a story. A lot of your music is in the basis of the hot chicks that we, you know, I don't doubt that y'all got all the hoes. I have no doubt. The swag is there. The rap confidence. I see it in the videos. I think y'all are a very swaggy group. The Chillionaires, big shouts to the gang. I need specifically from you, I just want a little bit more of your story. I want more of your personal side, I think. I want to hear what that would sound like from you. Because all of this is bravado raps. And I'm not saying I want you to do some corny, like, oh, I'm writing about my life in the bathroom and I'm thinking about, like, I don't need that either. But, like, I kind of want to see what else you have after the party, right? Because I feel like all your music is party and it's fun and it's energetic and I'm a big fan, all right? But, like, what else is there, man? Give me something else. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's get to this last track right here, Now or Never. The homie Stacks, This Is Working.
Felix from 6'5".
I'm working on making them sales. Freedom was locking themselves. My homies not taking no L's. I'm smoking this fire from hell. Yeah, we hitting the club. I'm making it rain. I did it through blood. Made my own name. Don't do it for love. This shit in my veins. My homie the plug. This shit ain't no game. Ay, I'm not just serving the block. Supply the whole word with the verses I got. I punch like Ryu versus a god. My balls go hard. Murder the ops. Every day out here taking a risk. Counting up money like making a wish. Anything I want, I buy it right now. I don't got a fake claiming I'm rich. I'm grinding this nothing. Keep running it up. These young guns on Instagram fucking fucking it up. Niggas don't care what you already done. Everyone here know we already won. I'm popping these bottles, keep pouring it up. Where I'm from, lucky you 40 and up. They capping and hating, that's corny to us. Stacking up paper, no losses for us. I'm working on making them sales. Freedom was locking themselves. My homies not taking no L's. I'm smoking this fire from hell, yeah. We hitting the club, I'm making it rain. I did it through blood, made my own name. Don't do it for love, this shit in my veins. My homie the plug, this shit ain't no game. They talking about me anonymous, feel like I die in my city, it's obvious. Just like I'm Superman saving Metropolis. This is me lyrically showing my dominance. On the block selling that shit with such confidence. They know I'm running this shit like I'm Optimus. We all know me and the money synonymous. We all know me and my niggas conglomerates. Fuck all the politics, I'ma just body shit. Double the profit, gotta keep popping shit. This shit a movement, this is real music. Follow the blueprint, there's no illusion. It ain't amusing, we never losing. Beats I'm abusing, this shit exclusive. Ay, who really out here grinding the most? All of these rhymes inspire the goats. I'm working on making them sales. Freedom was locking themselves. My homies not taking no L's. I'm smoking this fire from hell, yeah. We hitting the club, I'm making it rain. I did it through blood, made my own name. Don't do it for love, this shit in my veins. My homie the plug, this shit ain't no game. Ay.
So yeah, you can keep that one off the album too. That was alright. It was okay. It was a little lower energy than everything else. That it didn't, it didn't really have a point to me. Yeah. Losses on the sum. I wouldn't even put this on there. I would take this. So BKNY Energies. I think the Serpent is okay. Yeah, I mean the Serpent could probably go through. Honestly, in my opinion, the only joints you need are Excavation, Heist, Living Legend, Lockdown. Not really. And that's all I would have, man. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Road to Victory was decent too. So you can leave that on there too. So maybe 6, 7 songs. I don't know that you need all 12 of these joints, man. But I love your energy and I love your creativity and your cleverness in your bars. I think on your project is some of the best bars I've heard in a long time. I think your swagger is all over this, and I think that's fantastic. My only pushback that I'm going to give you on this whole project is, well, I think that you have some songs on here that don't need to be. Oh, Chicken. Yeah, Chicken should definitely be on there. Chicken's a dope song, too. So thank you for that, FF. So, yeah, so maybe we got 7, 8 tracks. I really believe that. Yeah. Excavation is dope. Heist is dope. Living Legend is hard. Living Legend is super hard. Lockdown is dope. I think Road to Victory was solid. I kind of want to go back and listen to that, so I'm going to have to do that to make sure I feel that way. Not Really is hard. That's another one of the really hard songs. The last two, okay. I think you could do without them, though. So I think right now, with it feels a little bit bloated to me, and I also feel like I need more diversity from you track-wise. I feel like the thing you may run into trouble with is because you rap so hard and you're so high energy that you may lack the ability to make songs that are a little bit more nuanced. I think that's what I want to see focus on, because you got the punchlines down, you got the energy, you got the delivery, so you got 90% of the package already. I'm not talking about big sweeping changes to anything you do. I'm just saying, like, we need some different songs in there. Some, you got the high energy street songs. Now we may kind of need a girl song in there. We may kind of need a tropical island vibe type song. So I want to see you get outside of your wheelhouse a little bit. But what you do well, you do really well. Your high end is higher than most people's, I think, as far as the rapping goes. I'm pretty impressed with it. For the project as it is right now, like I said, too many joints for me. I would probably go 88 for the total package, because I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of energy here. Some great bars, humor. I'm a big fan of people having fun with the music. I can tell you have fun with it. I can tell you believe what you're saying. It sounds authentic. It doesn't sound fake. That's a huge aspect of music, is just being authentic and believable. You're very believable in what you do. To me, I just want to see some diversification. So that's what I think, man. Drop your scores if you listen to the whole project. If you've been rocking with us all night. Don't let me go out like that, bro. Yeah, I'll play it, man. I got to get through some of these other ones in my inbox. Drop your scores right now for the Now or Never project for my man Staack. Like I said, for me, just take four of them joints out. I think they could go. I think you got a lot of high energy, powerful songs in here that really play well in the streets. I think you really do have some strip club joints. I think the more hood aesthetic type chicks are gonna rock with your music more than the softer ones will. But I like it, man. I'm out here with it. Big shouts to Staack. Bro, that was a good track you had played. Don't know what they're talking about. So I gotta blow my nose. I know this is a really unprofessional thing to do, but I gotta tell you, I held off as long as I could. 90 for the project, a lot of energy. Some songs can go, but appreciate the consistency. Yeah, and the thing that blows my mind the most about Staack, and big shouts to the homie, the energy is crazy. Like I don't know how you're like you got cocaine in your blood, man. Like for me, I do a studio session like that, like some of the ones I'm sure you doing. I don't get out of bed the next day, man. I be sleeping in all day. Let's get into this next joint. Big shouts to the homie Staack. I'm really enjoying going through that project, man, and a lot of the music felt really, really good. So you got a great body of work there. I think you should trim the fat and make sure you're giving your audience a little bit of everything. You know, you got to dip your hand in some other things besides the street talk, but solid 99. Respect that. Respect that. Drop your scores for the homie. If you've been rocking with us, listening to the project, that's the man right there, Staack, now or never. Hopefully that'll be dropping soon. You'll see it on my Instagram stories when it drops. I'll make sure to spread the love for the homie Staack. But yeah, man, you did well. I was pretty impressed. I didn't know what to expect. I know you got a couple dope singles, so I didn't know what the whole project would look like. But I think it turned out really well. I think you should be proud of what you did on that one. Big shouts to the homie Staack. Let's get this joint right now. This is the homie MC Razor. Big shouts to RJB Collab community. I used to be thick into that until I lost my Discord. Let's get into this. This is Red Sun, homie MC Razor. Big shouts to FF. Great job on the production. Thanks for giving Staack all your beats.
You swear I took wishes off of spheres. A dragonite, I'll take you out vicious. So fear the bragging rights, catch bitches slipping near the blackened ice. Cracked visage, me ear to ear, sliced it as magnum pie. Y'all take cop-outs gladly. I saw the blueprint with red eyes and it popped out at me. That's not my route, mister. I don't talk, I shout whispers. Miniaturize your eyes, an inevitable downfall. Your humiliation will be held at town hall. Trapped on a round ball, made of mud, floating through space. Let me take you up, say goodbye to your grandma. That butternut squash, you'll be gone in the flesh. Snap shutter bug shots, I peer into pupils like looking through peepholes. The only flame in your eyes is for cooking used needles. Ain't it brain tainted? But if heaven sent intent, be wary living in the grill, where every breath's incendiary. Listen, the human condition is doomed to this mission, but luminous bliss glistening through assuming addition. Dealing with feeling healing as a cyber soldier. I got eyes and stripes in my tiger holster. Shoot fire boulders for sky flurry showers up in my white chalk.
Alright, we're gonna move on from that, MC Razor. For me, I think I need a thesaurus or a dictionary to understand what you're talking about. If that's your style, see, some of this is just people's style, and maybe this style works for you. I mean, one of your songs has 62,000 listens on it, so you're doing something right. It doesn't resonate with me because I don't know what you're talking about, and it just sounds like you're trying to create this diabolical feel of a song with just saying words, you know, lyrical, miracle, spherical. I picked the lyrical, empirical when I did the lyrical, and then the satirical, voluptuous miracle. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is, man. And again, I was mentioning earlier about Unpraised King. What are you talking about, man? That's my problem here.
Click it ivory tower. Kyle Jin, the motherfucking red sun. Kyle Jin, the motherfucking red sun. Taking knuckle sandwiches to leave behind breadcrumbs. Kyle Jin, the motherfucking red sun.
Halogen, the red sun. You're picking up sandwiches to leave behind breadcrumbs. I just don't understand what that means.
Learning that all ships can capsize. I feel like an alien, small slits and black eyes, observing titans, learning that all ships can capsize. Call it deep sea, juggernaut aquatics. I run the gambit, gamble a bit, double the pot and buy the earth keeps peeps.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Meanwhile, making robots terrible. Day in and out, coming back soap opera, prescriptions filled.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And it sounds like some dark dystopian stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't have a good enough palate for that kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I probably need the lyrics and like a dictionary. If you're using words with several, like, you know, you get 4 or 5 syllable words, man, I don't know. It's just a bit much for me. No hate, man. Appreciate you for dropping that off for me, Mr. Razor. But I gotta tell you, it's not in my lane. And I'm pretty broad with the stuff I listen to. I'm not really a guy that's like, I only listen to certain things. Like I have very broad range, but I don't know what you're talking about, man. It sounds like I should be in a submarine underwater and depressed about my life or something. I just don't know what's going on there, and I hope not trying to be offensive. I just truly I don't get it. So maybe that's on me. Let's keep things rolling if I can find this song. Let me see here. The worst thing people do that really grinds my, what grinds my gears? I hate when people send me music and don't have any context around the music they send me. Like, I like playing folks' music. I like to be helpful, but like, a little bit of heads up, a little bit of help on what I'm playing is going to be helpful. So this is a dude named C Deets. I think he hit me up on Instagram. I get a lot of responses when I go ahead and post videos and things like that. People hit me up and ask me to play their music, which I'm more than happy to do. But I'm a roast you if it's bad, all right? Tired of being nice to people. So, MC Razor, man, no more thesaurus flows. We don't need the thesaurus flows. We need the nice and easy to understand, man. Make it palatable for everybody. Let's get into this next joint from the homie C Deets, Chris Deets. The name of the song is The Offer. Let's check it out.
Never really wanna listen through the grapevine. Take that as a great sign. If I take it all back, would it open up some space for me to make my way back? Yeah, maybe I can make time. Same time, we got the same sign. We're just miles away, it's all gone.
So this mix,
Just the beginning to the end of the song. Fucking still say love.
it's not very good.
Hey, good evening. Highest table for two. Cut the tension too. Throw away the glue. I'm staying seated until we see it all through. I made my way out to Venus, made a never-ending story.
Okay, so I want to listen to the rest of this song, C Deets. But the problem here is I can't hear you. And it really makes me feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm trying to decipher what you're saying. So your mix is really bad. If you're going to put a song on Spotify, I suggest you really have a lot of people listen to it. Because I think if you would have had maybe even like 2 people listening to this, they'd be like, well, I can't hear you. And don't try to mix music yourself. I think we as artists think we can do everything. You can't do it all, man. Let somebody else mix the music for you. This sounds like me flushing the toilet. Like, what is this?
Came back as a boy who did a dream. Came back with a feeling. Everything's still be undefeated, baby. I ain't really into leaving, baby. Will you take this offer?
This is better.
We go much longer.
So this is okay.
Will you take this offer? Read these words I wrote. One more chance to go from where you started. Now you're in the bed with me. Home is where the heart is. I give you a set of keys. Access to my thoughts where you know the rent is.
So the second verse sounds a little better.
Technically, it's funny how you ended up with him instead of me when I taught you.
All right, we're gonna move on from that one. So the second verse sounded more properly mixed, and then the hook, the sound is the best part of the song. This is all over the place, but I think if you could keep that hook and you can, I would probably scrap that first part because that sounded like doo doo. I guess you could probably try to fix that part in the mix as well, because I think if you were to lower the actual beat down a little bit and bring some clarity to your lyrics, I don't know if you need to underscore it with like a double. I don't know, man. I'm not the dude that mixes music like that. But there's a lot of low end on it, so I do know that. But it's all over the place, man. So this could possibly good. I can't really gauge your talent on this. If you want to send another song, feel free, but don't mix your music anymore. I'm gonna go 72. I don't know what's happening on this joint. It's all over the place, and the mix is really, really bad. So don't mix your music anymore. But I would love to hear more of it because I don't know what to make of it. It sounds like there could be potential there, but it was really sloppy. It was a sloppily done song. Let's get into this next one. This is D Godson. Time to Go. D Goodson. Y'all know I can't read. Quick shouts to D Goodson. Sorry I called you D Godson. Reading is hard, folks.
Girl, you got me in the mood tonight. Girl, you got me in the mood tonight. Yeah. Girl, you got me in the mood. Yeah, I know this club be full of fine ladies, but you made me
okay.
That's to give you my babies. You better move before I take you out back to my Mercedes. Even though you ain't acquainted, let's get really acquainted. The way that you got me feeling, I need to go call the deacon, cause mama constantly thinking
This ain't bad at all.
You're so bad that I'll pledge allegiance to give you what you need. Tell it to the girls that you're leaving here with a ball. Music make you groove. Working hard all week. This drink, it got me loose and I swear I'm getting deja vu. You're the woman of my dreams. And the way you bite your lip when you dance, it ain't hard to see that. Baby girl, it's time. Let's just flee the scene. I can tell you wanna.
Oh man.
Baby girl, it's time to go. Rubbing on my jeans. Telling you as soon as I finish this dream. Baby girl, it's time to go. Let's just flee the scene. I can tell you wanna put your body on me. Baby girl, it's time to go. Rubbing on my jeans. Telling you as soon.
I like that joint.
This dream. Baby girl, it's time to
add this to the playlist. I like this joint.
Moving that's on the floor. I might have to fly you out just to see you some more. Heard you like to put on a show, but can you do 4 in a row? No, she ain't do that before, but
she ain't do 4 in a row.
Ain't got no wedding ring. I told her take. Go ahead and throw that thing. She say y'all all the same. I told her no, we ain't. Cause I don't need a millisecond just to make it say. Baby girl, it's time to go. Let's just flee the scene. I can tell you when I put your body on me. Baby girl, it's time to go. Rubbing on my jeans. Telling you as soon as I finish this dream. Baby girl, it's time to go.
This is hard, man.
I can tell you when I put your body on me. Baby girl, it's time to go. Rubbing on my jeans. Telling you as soon as I finish this dream. Baby girl, it's time to go.
Woo. Yeah, that's one of them ones. Yes, sir. B. Goodson. B. Goodson, my godson.
This is fucking awesome.
That was hard. Baby girl, it's time to go. Yeah, man. D. Goodson, time to go. That was hard, bro. Woo. Yeah, that had flashes of some double L in it. Big shouts, Lost Legacy. Yeah, man. Shit. I kind of want to go 100 on that one, man. That was good, man. That was good. Guess I'm gonna have to do it. That was good. I'm going 100, man. I haven't handed out 200 to the night, I don't think, ever in the history of this show. That's how good the music's been tonight. Big shouts to Staack coming through with the project. Double L, he's dropped some music off, some heaters tonight, man. Baby girl, it's time to go. Man, that was something else. Let's keep things rolling, man. More musical deck. We getting through the inbox right now. Everybody blowing me up from the Instagrams. Big shouts to everybody sending their music. Lots of new artists on the show tonight. I'm loving that. Big shouts to D. Goodson. That was a joint. Baby girl, it's time to go. Get to this joint right now. Somebody else found me on Instagram. This is I think her name's Tanaya Riley, I think it is. Cause you. Double L agreed with me. Baby girl, it's time to go.
All I really wanna do, all I really wanna do. Follow me after dark, follow me when it's night. Even if it's not real, cause I know how it feels. Going home all alone.
You got a nice voice.
Dark whispers on the road. Can't wait to get you home alone. Getting something that won't last. But you're gonna love it, that's a fact. Cause it goes up, then it comes down. We going in, then we go around. It's you. You make me wanna go, and I lose control. With you, the more I whisper slow, it's something now. With you, the more I whisper slow.
She has a really nice voice.
Probably not remember you anyway. Follow me if it's scorching. Follow me if it's freezing. Follow me if you just boy. cut out tonight, and in the morning I'll be gone by night. Getting something that won't last, but you gon' love it, that's too fast. Cause it goes up, then it comes down. When we going in, then we go around. It's you. You make me wanna go, and I lose control. With you, the moonlight whispers slow. It's something now.
You got a real Janae Aiko sound to me, man. This reminds me of some Janae Aiko type stuff. And her music isn't my favorite, I'm not gonna lie, but I think she has a beautiful voice, and it's very soulful, and it's almost kind of like I don't know what to call it. Like, it feels kind of yoga-ish. It's like very soft and kind of soothing a lot of the times. I love it. It's a beautiful sound. It's beautiful. I don't know that the market is as big for it, honestly, man, but I like the sound. It sounds great.
With you.
Yeah, she sounds fantastic. But it's also reminds me of kind of like music my mom will listen to. And I mean that in the best possible way, because she likes that kind of like when you're driving home from work and you just it's just kind of soothing, but and it's the soulfulness. I really enjoy the sound. You know, it's relaxing. I didn't catch a lot of what you were talking about from a lyrical standpoint, if I'm being honest. I think you have a beautiful voice, and I just kind of got lost in it. So from a track perspective, my score is going to be a little wonky because I'm going more off of the sound and the feeling that the music gave me. But I think it sounded great. The voice is golden. I would probably go. I'm gonna go 85, just because I don't know what you were saying, but like it was very comforting and lovely to me. So I do appreciate you bringing that by. I would love to hear more. Is that you, Janae, in the chat? Sorry, my nose is itching. Yeah, I'm a fan, man. You got a great voice. I would love to hear it in other stylings. You know what I mean? Maybe over hip hop, over something kind of popish. I'd love to hear what else you could do with your voice. I'd love to hear more music because I'm curious, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful sound. So 85 from me. Let's keep things rolling right now. We got the homie Young Brazzy. He sent me this one, so we're gonna get into it right now. Big night of music, man. Fantastic music for the most part, and I've been muy impressed with some of the music we've had tonight. Great voices, new artists. It's been a good time, man. Let's get into this next one. Young Brazzy, My High. This is the radio edit.
Yeah. Don't blow my high.
You sound great, Janae.
Don't we party all the time? Hey, cause we worked the best life, I swear. Don't believe me, ask around. They can't even tell you how I did. I felt a million times. Where I'm from, I don't fit. I'm a little to me, they don't fit into my life. Even with this in my life, I swear. I can feel it when the haters in the air. Don't blow my high. Make it easy, put your feelings to the side. Don't blow my high. Hey, leave the drama when you and me casa. Your emotion nice. Midnight, open up hot top. This no facade. This no facade. Don't blow my high. Make it easy, put your feelings to the side. Don't blow my high. Hey, leave the drama when you and me casa. Your emotion nice. Midnight, open up hot top. This no.
We're gonna move on from this one. I don't think this is bad, Young Brazzy. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's extremely, extremely repetitive, and it's really one-dimensional. Don't blow my high. Don't blow my high. I mean, there's really not a lot to it. I'm going to fast forward to see if there's any meat to grab on. And it doesn't necessarily sound bad. It's got like a little island kind of feel. I was coming right up to you, Lost Legacy. I appreciate you hitting the super chat. I was on the way to your song next. But, yeah, it's not like bad, but it's really boring.
It's no facade. I've been in phases, she been in.
Okay.
Walking out the mall like, hey. everything new.
Okay, now we getting into something.
We living in the zoo, baby niggas on the news.
Okay.
We can't stay the same, we gotta change ways. And look how far we came, I pray we made.
So you should have started there. You started the song Sleepwalking, and now you're jogging a little bit, and it sounds good, but you would have lost a listener there because you started off so slow.
The minutes go to space and the pain go away. I'm protected by the angle, hardest on my leg. She be in the lace. And we be mixing flavors, somewhere out in Dayton, about the Barbados. I could keep you out of danger, watching all your angles, or something like an angel. I'm addicted.
Now it's kind of getting boring again because you're going back to that one-dimensional kind of slow singing. I thought what you just got into about a few bars earlier was great. That was great style to it. It sounded really good. You really had the R&B. It was a nice tone in your voice. It was nice and thick.
Okay, but the minutes go to space and the pain go away. I'm protected by the angle, hardest on my leg. Midnight, open up hot tub.
But then it gets boring. So you need more variation on this song. You need to start with the depth of your singing earlier. You get to that late, but I would have changed the track before I heard it. That was a beautiful little space. That little 12-bar space in there was fantastic. But then it goes back to the kind of, it's like old people dancing on a pool deck, on a ship, and they're, it kind of has this like late afternoon sleepy feel to it. Not terrible though. I'm gonna go 82. I don't think it's awful, but I do think if you had more of that singing when you were really getting into your soulfulness and you're really getting into your voice, I think it would have been a better song. But you just kind of went with this, kind of planko on an old person's yacht type of feel, and I didn't love that. Santana's in the bill. What's up? Your song's coming up in a little while, Santana. Welcome. Let's get into this one, man. Lost Legacy. He's trying to get some get back. The Forgetting. He's a feature on this joint. So the artist is The Forgotten. I figured that out. Name of the song is Bag with the homie, the fam, Double L, Lost Legacy.
Got on my bag, yeah. Got on my lane, yeah. Made me a living, let go of the past, was dealing with pain, yeah. Realized the money and notoriety would come with the fame, yeah. Now I'm just shining the VVS is getting put on the chain, yeah. Straight off in the real, yeah. Doing a race like NASCAR. Follow, but now I'm the leader, yeah. My niggas was pushing out bad sauce. Feel good to know that shit different. Living in hills and dripping in mad sauce. These niggas been pillow talking, I can see through the face, so I'm taking a mask off, yeah. Running up Benjis in my safe, feel good to know that I got it on lock. Niggas can't keep up with my pace. Before I was shining, I trapped on the block. I cannot switch up on my gang. We handling business and whipping the pot. I got some dreams of getting the range. These niggas be hating, they want my flag, yeah. Got on my lane, yeah. Made me a living, let go of the past, was dealing with pain, yeah. Realized the money and notoriety would come with the fame, yeah. Now I'm just shining the VVS is getting put on the chain, yeah. Got on my bag, yeah. Got on my lane, yeah. Made me a living, let go of the past, was dealing with pain, yeah. Realized the money and notoriety would come with the fame, yeah. Now I'm just shining the VVS is getting put on the chain, yeah.
Oh, I've been gunning, I'm rolling, I'm grooving, I'm on the move. Niggas try to do what I do, but I do the impossible. Stand in front of a bullet of train cause I'm feeling unstoppable. No, I want you between you and her, I want all of you. Been the same since the sandbox. Getting money, what the hell do you think? Got head from a real bad bitch. My bitch tripping like Azalea Banks. Niggas said he had a clip full of dogs. Had him running with the tail on the leg. Niggas said he had a broom in the mouth. Caught him slipping, broke a pail on his head. I just wanna
broke a pail on his head.
Niggas tell you that it ain't when it is. And niggas tell you that it is when it ain't. I got it on me when I go to the bank. Shit go down, we gon' invest in Ethereum. Knew I was talking, but they wasn't hearing it. Nigga was laughing, but knew I was serious. Don't know if you want success or you fearing it. Damn. I told her, give me that Gok 9000 turbo with the cyclone. I took the bitch on the cruise and she thought I fucked her to death on a lifeboat. I just was shopping for
The Gok 9000 with the cyclone. Oh my god.
Caught him slipping, broke a pail on his head. I just wanna make a way for my kids. But niggas tell you that it ain't when it is. And niggas tell you that it is when it ain't. I got it on me when I go to the bank. Shit go down, we gon' invest in Ethereum. Knew I was talking, but they wasn't hearing it. Nigga was laughing, but knew I was serious. Don't know if you want success or you fearing it. Damn. I told her, give me that Gok 9000 turbo with the cyclone. I took the bitch on the cruise and she thought I fucked her to death on a lifeboat. I just was shopping for shoes. The last time the minister told me about my soul. I get so high off the jitters, I feel it's the closest to God that I go.
Got on my lane, yeah. Made me a living, let go of the past, was dealing with pain, yeah. Realized the money and notoriety fame, yeah. Now I'm just shining the VVS is getting put on the chain, yeah. Got on my bag, yeah. Got on my lane, yeah. Maybe a living let go of the past was dealing with pain.
The beat on this is trippy, man.
Variety would come with the fame, yeah. Now I'm just shining the VVS is getting put on the chain, yeah. Got on my bag and they mask off. Realize the money, maybe a living let go of the past.
Now we gonna invest in Ethereum. Knew I was talking, but they wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, this song is a little bit plain. It's not bad though. You don't make bad songs. You make songs that just don't pop as much as others. This is okay. So the Forgotten is you and your engineers. Big shouts to Pay T. I think this is cool, man. But like, it doesn't move me. I think you're really sharp rapping wise. It was interesting though with the beat changes and what you did with it. You rapped over part of it. You sang over the first part of it. I thought the song was arranged a little odd to me. It kind of got messed up with the flow because you kind of had it done in my bag, yeah. You kind of had this like back and forth kind of wavy feel to it, and then when you started rapping, it got a little choppy. The beat changed up, so it was a lot going on in the song. From a like overall standpoint, like your communication with the beat and the way you were kind of going back and forth, it was a little odd to me. But it wasn't bad. It's like you don't make bad songs. These songs are fine. You know what I mean? I'd probably go 87 on that one. It was fine. From your catalog though, that would probably be, bottom 10. You know what I mean? Like not bad, but like not great. I feel like I actually heard that song before. I feel like you sent it when you first started coming to the stream, if I'm not mistaken. And back then I gave it a higher score, I think, because I've heard better work from you since. And so, I guess I don't know if that's necessarily fair, but you in my eyes you've gotten better. So that song is like it's still good, but I think you've made better songs since then. Let's get into this next one from the inbox. Big shouts to the homie Double L for hanging out tonight, sending songs through, hitting the super duper chat. We love you, bro. Appreciate you. Looking forward to the album, man. Let's get into this. This is Mr. J, Count Me Out. And he goes by D Riot as well. And I kind of wonder about that. Like, it's Mr. J, but then in parentheses it's D Riot. So, is it Mr. J D Riot? Or is it Mr. J D Riot? So, this is the homie. Let's check him out. The name of this joint is, I don't remember. Count Me Out. Let's see if I can find this real quick. I downloaded it earlier. And now I have to find it. So let's see. Here we go. Count Me Out, produced by Crack-a-Lack. This is the homie, Mr. J. Riot.
Crack-a-Lack on the track.
Esmr. Dot. D Riot, we up. Crack-a-Lack was good, homie. I think we might have one.
Yes, sir.
I think we might be on to something.
We might be.
Let's get it.
We up one. Come on.
Look. I like it when you count me out. I love it when you count me out.
Keep counting, homie.
But you would never count me out. They would never count me out.
Nah, never.
You never seen nothing like me. I'm a different type of breed.
Okay, I hear you. Yeah.
I'm fighting for survival. I'm fighting for the dream. I got everything I need. Look, I'm still trying to find a rhythm. Is it really hate or constructive criticism? I listen to them both but separate them by the distance. So where the fuck the real love, I guess is all I'm missing. I take shit the wrong way, pardon my condition. Cause even when I'm humble, they consider me the villain. They made me to a beast, that's how I turn vicious. I got some old beefs, but I swear it's all forgiven. Nobody cares about your thoughts or your feelings. They're making money from executive decisions. I'm not against the bag or the bank. You see the world.
This isn't bad. He's got a lot of passion in his raps. He's kind of just talking. There's not really a lot of punchlines. Not too much. I don't feel that there's a lot put into the writing. It's not as layered. It's not as deep. It's kind of plain. It's kind of straightforward. It's not bad though.
What it really is, not for what it ain't. Yeah. I like it when you count me out. I love it when you.
I don't think this hook is great. I don't care for this hook.
They would never count me out.
Nah, never.
You never see
seen.
It's old school. It's just it's kind of slow.
Survival. I'm fighting for
not
the
that
dream.
interesting.
I got everything I need. How the hell is he drug free, but he out here buying crack packs? I done drove a whole hour to hook up with Crack-a-Lack. Gave that man a whole 2 racks to get him on the track. He gave it back and said that shit was whack. I got an idea, give it to the kids. I'd rather give them knowledge, you'd rather give them pills. I asked the little homie when the last you had a home cooked meal. You know you broke when your stomach get to touching your ribs. I'm ready with the words and less heavy on the foreplay. Guaranteed this might bang cause I love rap. Even though I know she would never love me back. Fuck with love. I like it when you count me out.
So the song itself is fine. It you know, it's a little preachy. I don't love the preachiness of it. I don't, you know. It sounds a little more old school. It doesn't have a contemporary feel or flow to it. Not that it has to, but I feel like if you're going to be a little bit more old school with your style, kind of like Staack's tonight, you got to be really creative with the punchlines. You have to really find a way to paint a picture to get people to see it. You know, you're talking about things that are important, like, you know, how these artists are selling out these kids, telling them about drugs, this and that. But you got to make it more you can't just say that. You know, like the thing about art is you're communicating an idea in a creative way. That's what art is. And so if you don't take the time to layer your art to make it a little bit more nuanced, a little bit more, you don't build it up a little bit more, you don't produce a little bit more body to it. If it's just plain, if it's just easy to see, if it's straightforward, and if it comes out preachy, it's not going to be as interesting. And that did all those things to me. The beat wasn't that great. I didn't like the hook. Overall, it's probably about a 72. You know, I've heard better songs, and I think that this isn't going to play well for a lot of people. Again, it's not bad. It's just not something that I think people are going to seek out. You know what I mean? That's a song for you and a couple of your friends probably. I don't think that's one of the ones that is going to really cross over and get you new fans. So I would probably shelve that one personally. But hey, man, send me more music. I'm always down to listen to more and try to see where you can improve, how I can help. Let's get into this next one from the homie Santana. Appreciate you, bro, hanging out with me tonight, popping in, saying hello. Let's check out your new joint. And the name is hilarious. I actually told my wife, I said, I just got a song called Jenny with the Wop, or Jen Got the Wop. So let's check this out. Big shout out to the homie Santana. Got the what? I already like that. Who is Jen?
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore.
This is very intense.
Being better than Kakarot. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care about...
Oh, my man Vegeta.
I didn't care about anything. Then it happened.
I can't wait till I catch me a nigga named Nelly. Don't talk no side, bitch, I better get deadly. Call you want, you get hit with your best, and you can't get it back on that rent through his bed. So Ace shoot up and spinning when you ready. I went and got hit, so he coming to get me. Nightmare OMB, no Freddy. Try to push up and failing if you test.
Hey, Santana, this mix is bad. I can't hear a word you're saying because this beat, it reminds me of something off of like one of them fighting games. Like I know you had, it kind of reminds me like a Street Fighter, like when you're running out of time and they start turning up the speed of the song in the background.
You know he get to it, got on my brain, move on, go boom. This in the cutty, you know he gon' shoot it. They say he stay, so we going to loot it. If I call, know it's finna come through it, and know I ain't getting through it, more than to it. And niggas be rapping my shit, they ain't doing it. Said I was smoking this bitch, he was cool.
You know, you sound like I can kind of hear you. I'm trying to listen to you. You sound like you're keeping up with the beat really well. This is a hard beat to rap to, man. It's impressive that you can even come close.
Give me the chopper, you know what I do with it. Pass me the juice, you know I go cook with it. Got down the block, and the haters all cool with it. Blacked out test, they don't tell me who doing it. Broke out the way with this house, what's doing it. Blow out the way, niggas try to get loose with it. Masked up on the tone, no mic, no smoking, no loss, they got me suicidal. Say to my brother, I'm standing beside you. If I got eyes, they better be a rival. Bitch, you dumb if you think I'ma fight you. Do too much bucking, but let's get a bite you. Hang with niggas that's trying to ignite you. They gas you up, and them niggas gon' die. Enough with the spare, and nobody gon' strike you. Getting up close, and I cannot fly by you. You started telling, and thought it was hurting because the big brother was riding his idol. Keep dissing, but let me remind you, you pussy and fuck is your brother and idol. You too loud, know a bitch that is searching, she playing the road, and we coming good night.
You know that.
Yeah, I couldn't hear words you were saying though. I like the Jig Got the Wop thing. I like the beat. I like a lot. Like it was it's like a final fight scene or like a dance scene or something. I couldn't hear you though, bro. That mix is really bad. Your voice is completely stepped on and smashed, and I almost think that beat needs to be behind you a little bit. Like I want to hear you rapping over that because that beat is very aggressive and it takes a lot of the space in the song. So if anything, I think you need to be in front of it. Like you almost have to turn that down behind you. But I look forward to hearing that. I'm not gonna give that a score, man, because I wouldn't score it high because I couldn't hear a word you said. Like I literally couldn't hear anything. I heard you were keeping up with the beat, you know, and you sounded on beat. You sounded fine. I couldn't hear a word you said, so I'm not gonna score that, man. Fix that mix and send that back to me so I can get you a proper score, because I can't really, you know, can't really give you a call if I can't understand what you're saying. Last song of the night right here. Big shouts to the homie Amori.
For those who drink Estrella Jalisco.
Says he loves the stream, appreciates the love. If I missed the song, let me know now. I'll get you before I go. This is SWBLG Amori. Let's check it out. Check out the WAP. Check out the WAP. Check out the WAP. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to everybody rocking with us tonight, man. Santana, Double L, big love, homie. Great songs tonight. Janae, what up? Hazy Too Loud, FF from 6, my boy Stacks, what up though? Lost Legacy, Lost Flyer, all the homies down Monteezy, big shouts. Birdie Fly, thanks for dropping by, that rhymed.
Cigarette smoking, I know that all of the people around me don't think maybe we'll come up on money, I swear. Only been talking to make sure you hear. Maybe one day we won't talk too much, cause there will be toe tags on our feet.
It's very wavy, very spacey, cloudy.
All of the people around me don't think maybe we'll come up on money, I swear. Only been talking.
That's the K Suave. That's the Jania.
Mama so worried, don't talk to God, cause that demon's running after me. I ran a mile, but didn't get nowhere fast. Too busy making please.
I can't. So I think this is mixed weird as well, because you have kind of like the vocals falling on top of each other. Like I can tell you did a background vocal, but it's not at the same pitch and it's clashing a little bit. But it also produces kind of a cool sound. I just don't think it's mixed very well, and I think once you clean that up, you would have this would actually be okay. It's very different. The beat is weird. The timing is weird. Big shouts to homie Melancholy. Big shouts to Wanye. UK Unpraised King. And it's kind of cool how you interpolate like the kind of weird karaoke kind of open live sound. That's kind of cool. Hey, send it. I'll play it next week, Santana. I'll play it early in the show next week. I had to help my wife with these kids. I think it's a really cool concept. I think it's a really cool concept as well. He kind of has it like you can't, like it sounds like you're in a tunnel or something, and then all of a sudden the song comes in and you can hear him clearly. I think that's a really cool effect. Like that, it makes your brain think he's like around you, and then all of a sudden he's in front of you. Like that's really cool. I don't know how you do that, but I like that. Appreciate you, Forever Talk. I got you next week, baby. I played your song really early in the show, your freestyle. I liked it. The mixing on it was kind of mad, though. I got you next week. Santana, I got you next week as well, nice and early in the show. That was SWBLG from Memorial. I really like the effects on that. I don't know that I would sit there and listen to that again if I'm being completely honest, but you did some really cool things. There was some weird vocal effects you had on there. You did this thing where it was like you were out here outside and then you came inside and it got clear. I really liked that. It was almost like an unfocused picture that became focused. It was really cool effect. Outside of that, I don't really know what you're talking about. I couldn't really hear it. But it was chill. You know what I mean? If I went to somebody's house and somebody was actually performing this, I think I would stop and listen. But I probably wouldn't check it out much more after that. So I'm gonna go 83 on this joint. Last song of the night right there. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Appreciate you, Double L. Forever Tell. I got you next week. Got you as well, Santana. Big shout outs to Double L for the dope songs. Janae, thanks for the beautiful voice. We'll see y'all next week, man. Rock with us. Same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. ESMR Hour is now closed. I will see you next week, gang. Much love. Be safe.